Bad company satirical. We aim to entertain, not offend. Humor may vary. Thank you for listening.
All right, we're on.
That brings me back to that other thing, but too, the lock picks.
Yep.
Yeah. You're going to buy some lock picks?
Yeah, they're cheap. You can get like a whole like key ring that folds out like Allen keys with just different lock
Are we
picks.
recording?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the most devious shit I've ever heard. Why the fuck do you want to do that?
And just night vision goggles.
No,
you know,
what
like
the fuck do you want to do in the dark?
What do you mean?
Night vision goggles, bro.
what do you mean?
That's
So I can
suspect.
see.
I went to one of the tool shops down the road here, and they actually had for sale like all the tools to break into cars for $70. Like it's a full car breaking kit. It's handy because I'm a mechanic, so I bought it. And like I work on all Land Cruisers, so like I actually like I'll have a dick around with this and see how quickly I can get into Land Cruisers. I got it down to about like under a minute. I can break into a Land Cruiser.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then like the other week we had a truck, and one of the dudes fucked up and locked a key in the truck, just didn't realise. And it actually had a tool in there. So we were fucking around with the other tool. I was trying to like essentially go down the door trim and pop the lock. And it has like this tool, it's like a loop. You know, you can feed it down under the window, pull it back up inside, and then like flick the interior button. It's fucking genius. Yeah, you could break into a Mack truck in no time, so
Yep. Well,
that's something we should look into.
yeah, smooth sailing after that, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying about what your intentions are with like a lockpick.
You know, just in case I need to get in somewhere.
Into where?
Well, you never know, man.
A woman's house?
Something will lock. Locked somewhere where I've been locked out of. They don't want me.
Somewhere they don't want you to be. They have that lock for a reason.
Free school.
Yeah.
These people they have a lock for a reason. They want to keep you out and you want to get in.
Yeah, I
where
want
you're
to
not
get
allowed.
in. You know, and I have night vision goggles, so I don't have to turn the lights on.
Maybe they want you out for a reason.
Could be, man. Could be. You know, I'm just in there, claw hammer. You know, just in case.
All in their business.
Just in
How
case
much
I
do you
need
need to
it.
pick up a set of night vision goggles for?
Right. Fucking pretty cheap, man.
Actually?
Yeah, you can get Call of Duty night vision goggles.
You're joking.
Yeah, they released a bunch of games. If you spent more money, I'd give you branded night vision goggles.
Bro, when I think about it, you are the perfect like intruder.
Yeah.
In general. Like when you think about like an intruder in the middle of the night.
You could make a healthy living out of like being just a cat burglar.
Yeah.
There's guys who do this. They call them like fucking just they like doing caddies.
Yeah,
cat
right.
burglars.
Yeah, right, okay.
And years ago, there was actually like a father-son duo in Australia. You probably look it up, in father-son duo of like cat burglars. See if something comes up. But these dudes, for like years, they just cruised around Australia, and they were like professionals. They would full like scope out all the best areas like Sydney, Melbourne, wherever. And they would find like the most fucking high-profile bourgeois houses.
Yeah,
and they were
right.
experts. Like they would break in,
Okay.
defuse the alarms, and they were taking like all the gold, everything, the cash. They've had like all these firearms. They did this shit for years, and basically they were getting the gold, and then they would smelt the gold down into gold bars and shit. Like they were fucking.
That was like the most immediate value they could get out of it, yeah.
Yeah. And intelligent guys. Hang on.
This is actually
this
really
it?
tough.
Is this the one?
Could be New South Wales.
2012. There's probably
Christopher
that.
C and his adult son Philip.
A man alleged to be part of a father-son burglary duo has been granted bail with a hefty $350,000 surety. Christopher C, 56 of New South Wales, and his adult son Philip were charged with serious burglary offences after Sydney police last month uncovered a treasure trove. More than $2 million and close to $1 million in foreign currencies were found hidden in an apartment, as well as gold and silver bullion, 3,000 pieces of jewellery, and even handguns. Yeah, that's the ones. Yeah, they had fucking handguns and all sorts of shit. I don't know how long they've been doing it for. I think it was like a while, eh?
There's like a romance to like cat burglary. There's something cool about it, hey.
Yeah.
It's
You could 100% make, if you got like a 130 IQ or even a 120 IQ, you could make a healthy living out of doing cat burglaries.
but how much would you earn from like one good job, and how would and you can like sustain yourself like that, or
It varies, but like,
so if you lived in a small town like this and you had to like
nah, you'd have to be like
in the city,
You'd have to be a city dude, and even then, like, it would be wise to move. So like, you would like do caravan parks. Like, imagine like an intelligent guy with a caravan and like a fucking, what'd you say, like just a standard white SUV of some description that just draws no attention, and you went town to town just doing cat burglaries like a month at a time. Spend a month scoping them out and then hit like 3 in a week and just bat them out.
you have to
This
have
is all
the-
hypothetical, of
Yeah,
course,
of
but
course.
like, yeah, these guys can make a healthy living.
You
I
prob-
knew a guy who was a terrible heroin addict, and like,
Yeah.
I've only ever heard his yarns. He used to spin me yarns, but he was telling me like, yeah, you make good money doing cat burglaries, and he did it for years. He was an intelligent guy too, like a really good chess player actually.
Yeah, right.
Destroyed his own life, completely destroyed it. Spent like decades in prison, but yeah, it was obviously quite good at cat burglaries. But like heroin got a hold of him so bad.
Yeah.
Devil's drug, he says. And he said like he goes, your whole life just becomes consumed by drugs, and you know I think it all fell apart from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could definitely make a healthy living out of it.
You gotta be good.
Oh, what was saying earlier too about like fucking police scares and shit. Back in these days, you could buy a scanner. You could go to fucking Dick Smith's and buy a handheld like fucking analog scanner, and like I said, you could jump online and find the channel, so you could listen to all the fucking, and like every town police would have their own channel or whatever, but you could listen to them. Yeah, it was like heaps of cunts used to do it. They'd listen to it just for fun anyway. It was interesting. You'd be sitting in your house and hear sirens. You could just be like, what the fuck's that? And crack it on. You'd know what the fuck's going on. But they all changed it. They went to digital. So then they have like, I think, way more channels to choose from, I guess. And then they can like have, I suppose, like a standard digital channel where I suppose all of like the local police would be on. But then if they were like doing a covert operation, well then they just change. They can have it on some other channel that you're not going to get it. So, yeah. It's a different game now, but back in those days.
In like the 70s, I think the 1970s would have been the perfect time to be like either a cop or a criminal.
Look up, because this is sort of coincides with this. Type in postcard bed.
Postcard.
Postcard. You ever heard of this guy?
No, man.
I read this dude's book back in the day. They made a movie about it. The movie's actually not bad. If anyone wants to watch it, I'm pretty sure you can watch it on YouTube for free. It's like a bit of a poor knockoff in some ways, but it's still like, it's a good, like if you're an Australian, it's definitely worth watching because it's like a real Australiana crime movie, kind of like a little bit too handsish, but it's actually true.
Yeah.
So this dude, he had a book published. I think some guy did a biography for him. And this is what happens when a guy with like a high IQ becomes a fucking armed robber and froths it. So like this dude escaped from prison like multiple times. He just run right around Australia, just committing, like he's probably one of the most fucking infamous bank robbers in history, like in Australian history.
Yeah,
he was like a full modern day fucking bushranger, man. This dude's pretty hectic, and never really hurt anyone, anything like that. He like had these real clean bank robberies and stuff, but he escaped from what was it? It was a fucking prison in Perth, I think, or Western Australia back in the day. Man, he actually programmed like the prison radio into a fucking police scanner.
Yeah, right.
And so like, yeah, and he's working in like some sewing shop, so they made up like fucking makeshift officer uniforms, and him and a few guys did the runner and escaped and fucking just went pumping banks. He was on the run for like 5 years, got caught, got out again. Yeah, Fremantle prison, that's the one. Yeah, 1989. Yeah, so he's a fugitive for like nearly 6 years. Went to like Gold Coast, got pinched up there, escaped again, and just went on another run for like fucking 6-7 months, I think.
So he stole 112 grand of the fucking 80s.
They'd never recovered like any of the money, so the rumour is like there's actually places out there with like just bulk fucking cash stacked into it.
How many fucking times did he break out?
I think twice, eh? He got out of that Sir David Longland prison escape. It's pretty smart. Like he actually teamed up with like 4 or 5 other guys, if I remember right. And they were like all rapists and murderers.
Yes.
So they were way more high profile than him.
Yeah.
So after the escape, like he's actually lower on the list than all of them. So like he's got a good like fucking month period where they're trying to track down all these other guys because they're obviously considered more risk to the public. And he just starts up again. The young guy that he was in prison with was like, I think his name was Brendan as well, actually. What was it? Anyway, this young dude, he was like a heroin addict or whatever, but I think he'd cleaned up in prison. He was getting out, and they G'd him up to basically get a bunch of guns, bolt cutters and shit, help them out, and he like came back to the prison like full soldier mode, helped break these guys out of prison and done the run up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, guards come down, they had like a full standoff, like fucking shootout with the guards and shit, and fucking did the runner, and yeah, it's pretty hectic, man. It's actually like a really good story. Then the movie's good, like it's Australian, I know, it's fucking...
Bit corny, but it's still
yeah,
good.
it's a bit
still
corny,
good.
but it's worth the watch. Like,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
like Two Hands and shit like that, and like Aussie movies,
You see
you'll
like
really
familiar
like it.
scenery and stuff. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like a fucking well-known film either, as far as I'm aware.
Australia used to have like a film industry that made like
Yeah,
some good
Brendan
indie
Bereshon,
movies.
that was the cunt's name, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Toads.
Oh no, Australia used to have like a movie industry that made like good indie movies.
Got weird for a bit there, but everything had like a blue hue to it.
Yeah, I
After
know
like
what you
Chopper
mean.
and shit.
Chopper's a classic, bud.
Yeah.
There's,
I don't believe he's one of them cunts where whatever he says is like take it, divide it by 2, and you're halfway to the truth. He's like, but it's still he's never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn. And it was fucking, it was good. He had good yarns.
Or something funny. He had a thing going on for ages. Whenever there was like a famous Melbourne crime figure, he claimed to have sold them their first gun. Did it a bunch of times.
As soon as he turned into like an artist and tried to rap and shit, I really lost a lot of
The
respect for Chopper.
raps were hard, bro.
The raps were good, man.
They were
Bring
hard.
up a Chopper rap, but they were fucking terrible, bro.
That's a good segue into the YouTube, eh?
He had this one song which is really fucking funny.
He's obviously a bad dude, but like he's obviously fucking with people.
He had this like really fucking funny one.
Do you rate The Castle as a movie?
Yeah, it's fucking good.
I think The Castle was fucking great. You seen it, those?
What's this?
The Castle, the movie?
No, man.
Bro, you gotta watch The Castle.
Yeah, right.
It's full Australiana.
Okay. What's it about?
It's just like this Aussie family fighting the government kind of thing. It's a good
yeah.
movie.
I will
Yeah,
check
but
this out.
they're trying to keep
Real
their
Aussie,
house
bro.
because they want to build an airport on their house.
Yeah, classic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny one. It's a funny one.
Okay.
Definitely worth the watch.
When you make a comedy movie, eh?
Beach battle.
Be done.
Bitch better have my money.
Rich people.
Just do the indie rap, bro. The bodybuilding one where like 3
Better
buddies
have my money. Down, everybody. Bitch better have my money.
He's so easy.
People fucking really did.
He's so easy to film a sketch like that.
Have my
I know if we
money.
just lie to get people to loan us money.
Yeah, I'll do this video.
Better have my money.
If I'm hunting you, that will be a disaster. You better run faster, cause cunt, I'll fucking blast you. Past the point of no return. Fuck Mike, my blowtorch is ready to burn. Learn from the streets, paid all my dues. Into my booze, sex and tattoos. Heavily armed, you wanna be alarmed. When I step into your house, you can't remain calm. I'll agitate you, mate, I'll fucking hate you. Read about my exploits in the fucking paper. Like Ned Kelly, a true outlaw. Step up to the chopping block, you son of a whore. Cops can't stop this Aussie hip hop. Keep it hardcore whenever we drop. Step up, cunt, if you want to take a shot. Just place your head up on the old chopping block.
Better have my
There's a whole album of it, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal.
I'll get you a CD.
How many he sold? How many did Chopper sell?
Billions.
What do you reckon? I reckon he sold 1,000, eh?
Yeah, 1,000.
I reckon he got 1,000 sales.
I think we should record a Christmas album. I think that'll be alright.
We should become grifters and we'll like do a men's health thing.
Just snake oil salesman.
Yeah, we'll start selling fucking prior hormones.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
We'll do like a fucking thing where we all get in at spa and cry. And we'll laugh about it later. Make fun of the guys.
You know, something like really fucking upsets me is the man shake. How many
yeah,
like dudes
yeah.
fell for that?
Play the Man Shake ad for reference. We're gonna get sued by Man Shake now.
I'm not sure if you can play it.
Can we defame them? Oh man, they can't. There might be copyright laws, eh?
Nah, fair use, mate.
Is it?
Yeah, we're parodying critique.
We're almost as big as Joe Rogan already, so.
Oh, here we are.
He actually called me for advice.
Yeah, shake it off. Oh yeah, got a gut, shake it off. Yes you can with the man shake. Got a gut, shake it off.
What a gronk.
Matt lost 76 kilos thanks to the Man Shake. Dave lost his beer belly without losing all the beers. And Shane dropped the kilos fast and feels great thanks to the Man Shake. Save 25% off today at themanshake.com.au.
I've lost over 80 kilos thanks to the Man Shake.
I've lost 35 kilos. I lost 25 kilos.
I lost 56 kilos. I lost 50 kilos.
It just works.
Save 25%.
Projects.
Well, we're gonna have to get rid of this like whole podcast, eh?
Yeah, this shit like really upsets me because you like meet dudes that like go all in on it and it doesn't work. Because like all it is just like a meal replacement. You know, you're just like lowering your calories, and you could do that without having to spend fucking 70
But
something
isn't
bucks
the
on a
idea
thing.
that it's like just froths up in your belly or something and takes up bulk space? So
Yeah,
you
pretty
feel-
much.
It's like a poor man's lap band surgery.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like fucking frothy protein powder.
Yeah.
And yeah, dudes like fucking end up forking out heaps of money for it and shit without making any lifestyle adjustments because they buying on like the Man Shake.
Yeah. Do they see any results?
Some people do. Dudes that like stick to it. We're just lowering their calories, so you can just like not eat as much and get the exact same fucking result.
Yeah, they won't, but a lot of people have this tendency to like overeat till they're like stuffed full, and they think that's like, oh, that's a good meal, I'm full. And it's like, no, you've overeaten. I've seen people like this when we go out. Like I don't know. Like I eat a fair bit, but like I think my portion size are relatively small. I have like 5 meals a day.
Yeah.
But they're portion sized. But then today it's like I've had 2 meals today. I've been busy doing shit, fucking renovating. But then I don't know. Like I'm hungry, but I deal with hunger. I don't know. Just fucking kick along with it.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
These people they can't withstand it. They have to eat.
Yeah, they can't
Feel stuffed.
They
That's
can't
not the
cope
lap band works for them because they feel stuffed.
Yeah.
But then they're not.
Like, yeah, it's just a fucking funny thing to me because you all like meet dudes that are like in their 40s, but this is like their last shot.
Doesn't it make you sad though?
It
like,
does.
Doesn't it, like, I never look down on fat people and like laugh at them or be like mean. Like, it makes me sad, like really depressed. Especially hearing fat people talking about like binge eating and shit. Like, oh, I did it again, and knowing like the shame that must be like them waking up surrounded by Dominoes in like
I don't
dirty
feel much
room.
sympathy for it, mate. I really don't.
Doesn't
It's
make you feel
fucking,
bad?
Nah, it's like a terrible constitution. Like they, like no fucking willpower. But the ones, like if I'm in the gym and I see some fat dude in there like fucking hustling, I have bulk respect for them. Because you know what, they ate themselves into a bad position, and they're like, fuck this. I have to actually make I have to rectify some shit in my life.
Yeah.
And they go and train. So I've seen people like make fun of them, and I've pulled them up and been like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
This cunt's having a crack. Like, good on them for having a crack. If anything, you should help them do better. So yeah, I'm a big believer in if they like have a crack, I'm not going to make fun of them. But like people that sit around and lazy and fat and they dye their hair blue, like fuck you.
right.
Yeah.
You're in this fucking situation because you're a fucking lazy cunt.
Do you extend the same sympathies to like a skinny guy watching him fail a big lift in the gym, or do you laugh at him?
No,
Nah.
never laugh at him.
Nah, always.
Because that's my other paranoia. Is like I'm gonna get crushed under a fucking bench press.
Bro, I seen a dude, an African dude, when I was like living in France. I ever told you that, Yara?
No.
Bro, I was like sitting, you know, you got like the big mirrors. So like I'm sitting there and there's like a room where you can sort of like do bench, like there's a few benches laid out. Anyway, a skinny little African dude walks in, I seen like loading plates. And you know when you watch someone that's just like they don't really know what they're doing, you can see it from a mile away. I'm not being a buster, you just can tell kind of sometimes. And I'm sitting there doing like a fucking 250 bench. And
Just straight 3,000 bench, yeah, infinity.
I did like an infinity bench. Anyway, I'm watching this come in the mirror because he's like behind me. And I've seen him stack like 90 or 100 kilos on. And he's like, it would have weighed like considerably more than him. He was like a pencil.
Yeah.
And anyway, he got it off the rack and it immediately came down on his throat.
Oh, shit.
And he was like this. And it was just like choking him. And I had this fucking moral dilemma because I'm the only guy in the room. And I was like, this is kind of funny. But yeah, I had to.
You did the right thing by helping him out.
But did I?
Yeah, you did.
No, I'm saying like, did I help him out?
So?
Did I help him out?
I'm pretty sure you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
press it or die.
Fucking white person, what do you call it? Is it altruism?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It got me.
You got to do it, mate.
Yeah, I'm too nice. I'm
It would
always
have
too
been
nice.
would have been weird if you didn't, to be honest. As like a white man watching that happen, it'd be kind of weird if you didn't, man. That's like Chinese pedestrian shit. Like you've just.
Is there a charge for that? Would I get charged?
No. Oh,
There's probably some moral decency laws that are like thousands of years old, where it's
Is
like
there?
there would have
Maybe.
to be in a European society there'd be like some moral decency law,
Yeah,
because
but-
the opposite is like China, where they see fucking pedestrians will see someone's head get run over and they
Yeah.
won't do anything.
That's insane. I've seen those videos, man. Some kind of like, just, pedestrian get like, I've seen a few of those videos.
It's such a contrast, I say.
He gets cleaned up. Like, I've seen cunts get cleaned up and fucking, like, run over by a bus. And they go around it like it's fucking,
Yeah.
the cunts just start swerving around like,
Yeah.
oh, don't want to get blood on my tyres.
yeah.
And that's the thing you have different in your soul, is like you're gonna help him out, eh? Like it'd be weird if you didn't.
Yeah. Are they soulless?
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much, but if I had to guess, I'd say that
No,
that's
I'm
it.
just joking. Of course, it's satire.
Yeah.
But everyone has a soul.
They do heaps of funny shit there. Like if you hit somebody with your car in China, you're like responsible for their medical bills, so you'll see them like reverse back over them to kill them.
Kidding.
I swear to God.
Oh my god.
These
look
videos
up-
are hard to find.
Can you look up China wrecked with a K? R-E-K-T, please? Maybe on YouTube you can find it. That'll
Do
probably
you
give
think?
you.
Do you think that's that whole thing of like the inner monologue? Does that mean you have a soul, and then everyone without the inner monologue has no soul? They're just like fucking soulless robots going about their day.
They haven't. There's something they haven't figured out, eh?
To not have an inner monologue is insane. There's like 30, what is it,
they
like
really
30,
don't have
40% of
one.
people have an inner monologue?
I've heard this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite.
Yeah, you
crazy.
can look, you can fucking Google that too. It says something, there's like a percentage of the population they don't have an inner monologue.
Yeah, those people shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're like the pit bulls of the dog world. Or the pit bulls of the human world, whatever.
Here we go. Car accident.
800号向左直行，下坡往左侧。
Cars fuck up occasionally. Just try. It's like that. Just like bad They fucking live in Final Destination.
You ever seen like Chinese industrial accidents?
Yeah. I've seen some machinery.
Well, about Martin ones. They see what they're at work and they see the
I've seen Chinese workers try and kill other Chinese workers.
There's gonna be thousands. It's pretty fucking brutal. Fucking insane. It was so many trucks because of all the weight. So the cabs of the trucks were crushed by the trailers.
Yeah.
But there was a row of trucks. Fuck, it had to be like more than 10 trucks, eh? Yeah, it probably won't even fucking bring it up. No. Keep scrolling.
This is a lot of content.
God hit a fucking home run by like not having me born in India. Like that was a fucking.
But there was a 1 in a quarter chance of you being born Indian.
That's so scary, eh?
Oh, that's a lathe. There's a lathe on there. That's a CNC. Play live industrial accidents, India. Fucking hell, they're running like some pretty decent gear. Oh no, maybe not.
Imagine rocking up to work in a place that looks like that every single day.
That's literally my life.
Are there Indians around? Are there Indians around, bro?
Not as yet. They're working on it.
There's gonna be some, man.
Yeah, we need some. How long is this video? It's taking too long for someone to die.
Here he comes. The old polo shirt and skate shoes at work combo.
They're insane. They're usually barefoot. That cunt there's rocking thongs. Yeah, programming it. Let's fucking roll.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah. Better put my hand in there, make sure it's working. Indians are like putting their hands into things like their food.
Yeah.
It's the same when they work. Look at this cunt. Yeah.
He fucking works at like a, a saw trap.
Yeah.
Goes to work with a saw trap.
Imagine clocking on and this is your like work site, Ken.
What's that?
Imagine clocking on and this is your work site, like Indians involved in all of it, like just the Punjabi madness.
Yeah, I'd be furious.
You're in the Punjabi madhouse.
Things are pretty incompetent these days, just in general though. Like even younger generations coming through, they're mostly just lazy. Not so stupid, just lazy. We had one work experience kid, I don't know if I told you this. He came in, no interest at all. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, no. And we said to him, like, why did you do this? Why did you even come here if you don't want to do it? He's like, I had to either do this or concreting, and this seemed easier. Oh, fuck. So I can't argue with your logic. He actually went outside the workshop and like took his shirt off and started sunbaking.
Oh fuck.
It's pretty insane. I was kind of impressed.
What ethnicity was this dude?
He's Aussie, bro. That's the most fucked part.
Yeah, right, wow.
That wasn't even an accident. That was a complete waste of time.
Yeah, that was the fucking worst one, eh?
Oh, it's okay.
It has more likes than the bench.
Umikot-ikot siya doon hanggang sa magkada pira-piraso na nga ang kanyang katawan.
I've seen those ones though.
Na-stop naman ito ng kapwa coworker niya.
Yeah, I
Kaya
can't
lang,
go into fucking this vid. That's fucking strictly forbidden.
Was it Live Leaks finished?
Yeah, Live Leak's done. All the shock sites are gone, man. Unless you like go to weird ones, you don't want to do that.
Can you look up
it was like rotten.com.
Can you look up Chinese vendor argument?
Have you ever like called two Chinese people at restaurants and get them like put them on the phone to each other?
No.
That's pretty funny.
I guarantee this is gonna have some.
Chinese woman occupies someone else's seat.
Oh, that'll be good. The Chinese tourists pig out a buffet in Thailand. I've seen bits of this, like middle class Chinese tourists acting bad.
Chinese tourists pig out at Thailand buffet. A group of Chinese tourists were caught on camera, behaving badly. The tourists were filmed amid a feeding frenzy at a hotel buffet in Thailand. Seafood seems to be their food of choice, as one by one they frantically climb over one another to fill multiple plates at a time. Most were employing the double plate technique, using one plate to scoop food onto another, while others, just use their hands. The tourists were seen taking 3 or 4 plates at a time. Tables were filled with seafood. Afterwards, photos were taken of the leftover uneaten food, prompting netizens to criticize the behavior of the greedy tourists. Most people were upset, calling the behavior disgusting, while others simply said, "That is Chinese."
I bet it is.
I think they're kind of like ants.
Yeah, they live in big ant colonies.
We for sure have
They're
to
just out
censor
there
that out.
stealing people's crumbs.
For sure censor that part out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 100%.
We're gonna clip it, man.
We're gonna clip it.
Oh, do you reckon that's racist? I meant it satirically.
Oh, of course. I forget about this.
Oh, it's a whole fucking compilation, dude.
Tomo News presents the best of Chinese tourists behaving badly.
How is this on a news channel?
Couple attacked flight attendant threatened to blow up plane. It's a small wonder there aren't more homicidal flight attendants out there, because after dealing with flyers like these, anyone would be tempted to load up a semi-automatic rifle. Last month on a Thai Air Asia flight from Bangkok, Thailand to Nanjing, China, a young Chinese couple made headlines after attacking their flight attendant and threatening to blow up the plane. The flight crew probably realized the pair were troublemakers when they boarded the flight and demanded new seats. Another pair of travelers obligingly switched seats with them, and that was one problem solved. When dinner time rolled around, the woman asked the flight attendant to put the instant noodles she'd brought with her because she'd been too cheap to shell out the $3 for the in-flight meal.
When we have, like, when we eat Chinese food, I think it's like anglicised.
Yeah, 100%
It's
it is.
being catered for us to consume.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I was think like, oh, that's a yarn I could spin. In Korea, because I went to fucking South Korea not that long ago. Nothing I could eat, nothing. It actually just makes me feel bad. I really like animals.
That's yeah, pretty typical.
Yeah.
It's related to the helping someone under a bench press at a gym.
Yeah.
Been watching heaps of videos like quokkas and shit lately. You know, little like quokkas. They're these little like subspecies of kangaroo, but only live on like one island outside of Perth.
You could.
Yeah,
They're like wallabies. Or...
Yeah, they're smaller than wallabies, and they have like these big smiles. They're always smiling.
Oh, I do know this animal.
Yeah, they like come and like
real cute, eh?
Yeah, they like come up and like talk to you pretty much.
Talk to you.
Yeah.
Hey, you doing, pal?
Pretty much, man. I can talk to them, but
if you talk to animals, bro, you get sick of it after like a week. You think it'd be like Dr. Dolittle? I'm sure you would fucking. You think you're gonna have some like real fucking philosophical fucking conversation with a dog? It's not gonna happen.
No, they're just signals, yeah.
It's just like, I love you, I love you, I love you, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. Like, it's just doing the most insanely moving noise.
This video is fucking horrific.
I don't want to understand anything to do with this.
This is a wet market in Wuhan.
Are they bats?
I think so.
Yeah, those are bats.
Yeah. Right.
The chicken of the cave, man. Yeah.
You just know it smells like crazy in there.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, fuck. So here's it.
Oh yeah, that's so topical.
This is Alex, and he was rescued last night by
There's some white people like rescuing bats.
He's very, very hungry.
Fucking, yeah, like you know, see a back
very
teaching you how to
underweight
read.
as well.
Oh, no, now I'm going to start learning English.
Sorry about the banana, it's a bit cold, isn't it?
Sorry.
So he was found very close to a very busy road, so he's probably surmising that he's had a bump.
Bro, the look on his
been bumped
face
by
is
a
like
car.
makes it all worthwhile.
But he's got no obvious injuries. Apart from the fact he's terribly thin.
I would treat him with the
I'm
utmost
just trying to
respect,
sort of reconcile why he's so
We've got to get him back in
so
shape.
thin when everything looks okay. So he does have a bit of damage on his thumb, old injuries on his thumb and also on his wing membrane, but certainly nothing that would ground him.
In China, they
Anyway,
fucking
he'll
punt
come
it
into
away,
care
and then
and
they're like, cooked it.
spend his day eating bananas, won't you, until we get you up and running. Very sweet boy. Lovely natured boy.
Yeah. They don't even have to do it. They do it because they want to. Like, they don't need whale oil.
Dolphins are like the dogs of
Lots of bananas where that one came from.
Sharks are like the pit bulls.
Oh, I'm not going to take it away. Here it is.
Soulless eyes, bro.
Okay.
You're not going to convince me that sharks have souls.
They're cold-blooded creatures, aren't they? Like literally.
Yeah.
It's like people who have like cold-blooded creatures as pets.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
It's kind of wild.
I help this guy out. I do work on his cars and shit for him, and he's like a big snake lover.
Yeah, right. Just Satan's fucking servants.
But he's got a bunch of them. He once tried to pay me with a snake. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. You're just like, would you be interested in one of these snakes, mate? And he tried to sell me a real shit one too. Like, it was real aggressive. It's like, don't want that.
So it's just a snake.
That's such an assault on you as a human. That's an assault that he's just committed.
His wife tried to claim I was going bald.
What?
It's infuriating.
What kind of people are you dealing with?
My hairline's so thick. It's fucking infuriating. And she's like really short and obese. Yeah, and she smelled funny.
Yeah.
It's like, how dare you fucking insult my hairline?
It's like a shit transaction.
They live in a house full of snakes.
He's trying to sell me a snake that's like dangerous.
But they live in. I like the guy. He's actually a really nice guy. But they live in like a shitty part of town. And like when I turn up to their house, you know, like I'm not trying to paint a horrible picture because he's a cool guy. He's a nice guy. I like to help him out. But a day in his life would fucking mentally destroy me.
Yeah.
Like turn up the house, they have so many dogs. There's some of them are like under the house barking at me from the grill.
Yeah.
And then there's other ones at the door barking at me. I didn't even want to go in the house. There's just like, it just smelled like snakes.
You just go in there as a snake slithering at your feet. It's heaps.
Yeah, he kept bringing them out to show me. He's like, I'll grab another one. This one's bitey.
This is bitey.
They're all pythons and shit.
This one's a boa constrictor. He likes to go.
I've got a license for it. It can't even be hard to get a license. So.
Have you guys seen that video of the dude's like asleep at work and they throw a bin at him?
Yeah.
That's fucking sick. Can we see if we can pull that up? Have you seen this, Cam?
No.
He's just this dude's like asleep in the toilet cubicle at his work and they fucking chuck a whole bin at him.
Oh, shit. My boss, like my supervisor, when he goes to the toilet, we like open the door on him, they wreck his life. It's like the one place that a man should have peace and quiet is the toilet.
Maybe if we put a space in Happen Man. Have we got like the super safe search on YouTube right now? Oh, there we go. This is sick. Check this out, Kim. Just it's straight to the jaw too.
I don't think he was sleeping. Like he looked like a hard worker.
He's taking a well-earned rest. Probably working in his sleep.
Oh, for real. What do we think about the
I
election,
have to
boys?
censor that because it's gonna be racist.
Thoughts on the election, guys? Thoughts, feelings, doubtful points?
I'm a bit disappointed. I was hoping Biden would stick around.
What a king he is! What a man!
But he's done more for the Westerners than any other man I've ever seen in my life. I'm talking about Hunter Biden, of course. Have we got that video? Can we bring up that video of Hunter Biden like speeding across some fucking highway, shooting bullets in the air, like high on fucking crack cocaine?
Let's see. You won't find it on YouTube. Man.
No, that's fucking.
You'll find this on patriotfront.com. Patriot.org. We bring you the news.
I saw a really funny like rap edit of him just like rolling the bowl and breaking the law.
He's pretty funny. He's a real character.
Would you be his friend for real?
In real life?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. You'd probably get to find out some like interesting shit. Like he'd have some hectic intel on stuff, man.
I feel like he'd drag you into like a lot of trouble and kind of ruin your life a little bit.
Probably completely ruin your life. Yeah.
You'd like take a gun charge for him for some reason.
Because you're not going to be able to hang around with him and not do crack cocaine.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a requirement he has.
He'd have to get good shit too. Like he's like rich
Presidential
and famous,
shit.
you know?
Yeah. Did he make heaps of money out of Ukraine or something? Wasn't that the fucking
some weird thing like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you won't find it on YouTube, bro. I'm telling you.
There's no way this is on fucking Google. We're gonna have to go on fucking Yandex.
Look up Hunter Biden speeding, shooting gun, motherless.
Motherless.
Censor that part.
I actually enjoyed watching Joe Biden because, like, in the end, it was so ludicrous. It was kind of entertaining.
Yeah.
Like from a non-political standpoint, it's just funny to watch.
Yeah.
He comes out. He like doesn't know where the fucking podium is. He finishes talking absolute gibberish, fucks it all up, walks off, doesn't know where the fucking exit is.
Standing
like,
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to be like told where to go.
He's always like tripping upstairs.
He's like biting children on a regular basis. It's fucking insanity. It's the fall of Rome, bro.
You could get him to do anything if you were his handler.
Yeah, you could get him. It would be like put anything on the teleprompter, and that cunt's just gonna fucking read it.
Cam and Toby and Craig, they are the sickest.
This is fucking. You're not gonna find today.
Do you reckon you could pass me that paper selfie, Kim? If it's in arm's reach. Oh, thank you. You're a scholar and a gentleman.
Don't worry about it.
That's what else we have.
So what was that what was that Donald Trump thing where he said something about, was it the inauguration speech? I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
What was it he said?
Fuck, what did he say?
Was it anything interesting?
Oh, he just said, Kamala, you're fired. Which is actually pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. He's a character. I listened to him on Joe Rogan the other week. Any you check that out?
I skimmed it. I just didn't want to sit through fucking 3.5 hours.
He's funny.
Unbelievably, despite all of the damage he's caused, radical liberal Kamala Harris now wants a promotion to deliver 4 more years of chaos. We've had the worst 4 years. You know, I say about Biden, if you took the 10 worst presidents in the history of our country, added them up, they won't have done the damage that crooked Joe Biden has done. Crooked Joe. But this November, the American people are going to tell her, no thanks, Kamala. You've done a terrible job. You've been terrible at everything you've done. You're ultra-liberal, and we don't want you here. We don't want you anywhere. Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here. You're fired.
Do you have Hulk Hogan? Because that's when shit got really wild.
That has to be out there.
Where do you stand on the Hulk stuff?
He's alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's alright. He's funny. He's a character.
When I look out and I see all the real Americans,
all patriots,
I think about how Donald Trump, his family was compromised. When I look out there and I see Donald Trump, I think about how his business was compromised. But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero and they tried to kill the next president of the United States? Enough was enough! And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother! Let Trumpomania rule again! Let Trumpomania make America great again!
This is fucking insane. I'm all here for it.
Yeah, I like the Hulk stuff. He's a character. I like the fact that he's like completely bald.
Oh, is that why?
But he grows the fucking mud flaps out to a length. Like, I fucking respect that.
We're all gonna have to do that when the Reaper comes.
Do you know
he's been covered.
Do you know his son, Hulk Hogan's son, like I think killed his friend in a car accident driving like a car that his dad bought him.
Shit.
It was fucking.
Did he get away with it?
I think he did. I think it cost fucking Hulk Hogan a lot of money. I'll tell you what. Nick Rockford had a joke where he was like, let me tell you what, brother. You ever turn $1 million into fucking 200,000? No, you ever turn a couple $100 million into 200,000? It's kind of fucked up what you put me through there, brother.
That fucking, what was that singer, the lead singer of Motley Crue, didn't he pull some wild shit like that? He fucking was like... They were partying so hard, he was like injecting fucking alcohol, like mainstream. What do they call it? Mainlining?
Yeah.
Mainlining fucking alcohol. It's like flying in some Corvette or some shit and like wiped out some cunt and killed him. He got off.
Yeah, we talked about that in the movie. The Dirt movie.
What movie is that?
No, I did on Netflix. It's called The Dirt, where it's just like a biopic of Motley Crue.
Oh, you kidding?
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
Yeah, right.
Tell you what, when are we doing our own fucking movie though, like indie movie? I think we should like for real brainstorm this and actually.
As soon as we get funded,
it'd be so cheap to fund, bro. It'd be so we could if you pay for a holiday and make that like what you spend your money on, and just bring a camera along and like try and work some kind of loose storyline into it, edit it later. Obviously, you're gonna have to like do something absurd when you're on the holiday.
I don't think we have the editing skills, do we?
No, 100% we do.
Do we have those skills, Craig?
I'll make it happen.
You got the glasses, pal.
I got my glasses. I'm a tech guy. Yeah, I'll make it happen, man.
You'd have to be willing to like step out of your comfort zone when we go on like holidays somewhere like say Sydney. I don't know, like dress real rich and like get into an argument with a dude in a hotel lobby. Like you will have to embarrass yourself a little bit.
I'd have to be so coked up to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna get Craig back in the
What
coke.
if we pretended like we done a LinkedIn page where we run some fucking Fortune 500 company, like the three of us, and then we get like people in to interview them for positions, but we do it here.
Oh, like we rent out like a office space at the PCYC in Bathurst, and then we like run a conference or something like that, and then we film that, and like we make people sign their waivers. Like, do you want to be part of a promotional video?
Yeah.
For our website, and we just make it like a fucking complete fabrication, and we just put these people through like crazy shit. That's when we can each give a talk of our own that we like design specifically about like our own like crazy niche. Like you can talk about giants and shit in Atlantis.
Yeah, ask them what their opinion on giants are.
Yeah, because they are real.
Giants?
I'm taxing you the vapors for that.
There's so many conspiracy theories you could go down. I've never went down the giant or the Bigfoot one.
It's worth looking into, man.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's completely bullshit. It's completely bullshit.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
No,
you fuckers don't believe me. They found a skeleton in Turkey, dude.
Look it up. Do you think Alexander the Great and like not Alexander the Great? Do you think fuck? Where's my line here? Achilles. Do you reckon Achilles was a real fucking dude?
He was, wasn't he? Like historical figure.
Isn't there debate around whether he was actually a historical figure?
Yeah, well, it's like
Isn't it like tied up in like arts mythology or something?
It's like same with like Merlin and shit.
Here, check these out. Pompeii ruins.
You're full of shit, Craig.
Those are huge, but they're not proper giants.
Two ancients. They're not proper ones. They're just big people.
Here we go.
The real origins of humanity and our history. This is part 1 on giants.
I've been wearing the Egypt necklace.
Is this going to be another one of those videos where you show us a
skeptic.
You fucking cock.
That was me.
I'll fucking drive my car through his house.
Listen to the African lady. She's obviously found some giants. I'm not sure.
We could do like a part of our movies. We go to like a UFO conference and ask questions and shit.
Are there UFO conferences? Can we go?
Yeah, 100%. There's a thing. It's called like meet.com. We'll pull it up after this. You can give you. It's all just free meetings and shit. If you're like interested in stuff, speed dating, that kind of thing. But we need to go somewhere with a camera, like coked up. It's the only way to get Craig out of his shop.
Yeah. Check this out, dude. See that there? That's Greece. And
this is all other nonsense. Piss and shit on all of this.
Huge stones. Who built the fucking pyramids? Were they giants?
Normal sized human beings.
Look, right there.
What are the comments saying?
That'll be boring.
That's fucking huge.
Oh, Photoshop.
Oh, a bunch of fucking sheep.
Troll Sagan 69420. Can we go into his channel, please? Troll Sagan 69420. That dude's fucking.
We're just down here fucking.
I love it. There we go. That dude's channel's gonna be wild, I can tell.
Yeah.
Videos, one video.
Watch it. It's just a fucking.
So these are the people that disagree me, is it?
He's got 18 subscribers.
It's more than me, man.
He literally has more subs than us right now. This pure insanity is doing better than us.
46
we
likes.
probably should publish a podcast though, that being said.
Yeah.
This is podcast number 3 now.
It's number 55.
Yet to be published.
Fuck, I've completely blanked. What were we going to look up after this that was like sick?
Probably just more stuff
Something
on
about
giants and
Teletubbies.
Atlantis.
No.
I think Teletubbies are real.
They could be. It's entirely possible.
I think there is. I think maybe elves and shit were a thing once. Maybe that was a thing. Who knows? Dragons? You reckon dragons are a thing?
I actually saw a documentary on this stuff when I was a kid. I rented it at Network Video. And yeah, they're real. Yeah, they were like digging through ice and stuff and they found a like body of one that was like preserved.
Was this an elf?
No, it was a dragon. I saw a documentary on it when I was a kid. It's about real.
It is a funny thing because like in a lot of cultures there is dragons. Like in respectable cultures, there's dragons.
I've heard that it's like a composite of all the creatures that were like predators to us when we were still monkeys.
I have heard this yarn as well. To like scare kids and shit.
You can. It's like a snake that can fly, and like as monkeys, we like have that real inbuilt fear of like.
But like in a sense, dinosaurs are a real thing, and then you could argue like, what is it like? Was it a leftover from like the dinosaur period? Maybe. I mean, fucking crocodiles are still here. I'm not for or against it. Like I'm not. I only have like one conspiracy theory that I'm into.
Just one.
Just one.
I'm currently bought into, I don't know, maybe 1,500 or more.
I've only got one.
Believe in, one thing.
Can't go into it here.
No, one thing's for sure.
Because we'll lose all of our funding.
Maybe Cam would like this. Look up Kantbot. Show him that Trump is a Kantian video.
What the fuck is a Kantian?
It's like, Kant, the philosopher. There's like this dude when Trump first gets elected.
A lot of fucking philosophy do that. I should look into it more.
Well, the premise of this one is...
I did try. I read a couple of fucking books, but I'm too low IQ to fucking...
It makes your head spin, eh?
Yeah, I just found I had to like reread shit. It was fucking
So
frustrating.
it's just that first one there. So that dude Campbell, he like went to a Trump 2016, like, I think the South African elected.
I don't believe in democracy. Okay.
So?
But yeah, fucking, I can't remember what it came.
You know, I believe in Fool, the ancient city, and raising Fool. And I think that Trump is the candidate who's going to raise Fool and Atlantis. I believe in global cooling the earth. The sea level's lowering, and I believe in land raising from the bottom of the ocean with ancient ruins on it, like the ruins of Fool. And I believe that Trump's going to accomplish all of that. How?
This dude did a 24-hour podcast on the JFK assassination. He's actually really smart. Complete Google. Like, this he's just fucking around. He's just talking about he's
intentionally just fucking.
Yeah. He's combining.
The critical historical introduction to philosophy and mythology. Schelling is a German idealist philosopher. He was roommates with Hölderlin and with Hegel.
He's just throwing out like random philosophers' names on top of Atlantis, like combining the two to like give it credibility. And some people in the video be like,
I do think that
complete the system.
I do believe
He could not complete the system of German idealism.
Yeah, it's full of Irish people.
He's going to derive.
That's not the Irish. I love the Irish.
That was terrifying you, right? That terrifies you, right? It terrifies me. How can we complete the system of German idealism?
Yeah.
I don't know. No one can do it.
They were
Hegel
all
couldn't do it.
Irish, right?
Schelling couldn't do it. Victor couldn't do it. Reinhold couldn't do it. Maman couldn't do it. No one.
well, the British Isles, they want the more politically correct Separate is the Atlantic Islands. Because like the British Islands, like things like Ireland, and they're like a third of them in that state. So they talk about the Atlantic kind of
Like some things I think are going to stump this for.
He's a German idealist.
What's that news thing just at the bottom corner? Man arrested for suspected murder. We do a news segment.
Good evening. A teenage camping trip has ended in horror scenes at Wilton in Sydney's south, with one boy dead, and in breaking news, a man now under arrest.
It's not yet clear how the 15-year-old was killed, but the homicide squad has been called in to interview suspects and process a grisly crime scene.
On a one-way road on Sydney's southern outskirts, a crime scene too horrific to show. Beside a bloodied road lays the body of a boy just 15 years old.
It's a tragic event for this young person. We put our thoughts and our feelings out to the family that are involved as they go through this tough time.
Officially a suspicious death, unofficially a suspected murder.
Too early to say whether it's a weapon or a vehicle. It's probably too early to speculate whether it's intentional or an accident.
The grim discovery made just before 7:30 this morning along Wilton Park Road. The body appears to have been dragged 15 metres into scrub, but forensic teams followed a blood trail stretching at least 100 metres. The road closed as forensic teams moved in. The boy was a Picton local. He'd been camping with around a dozen mates yesterday. Today, they were being interviewed by detectives trying to work out how and why he died.
Something's happened on the Friday evening. We believe that persons associated with that camping event may have been involved.
Most people who live along this isolated stretch of road were too worried to speak publicly about what happened, but one neighbour revealed they heard shouting and bangs out on the road around 9:30 last night. Late this afternoon, a man was arrested after handing himself in to detectives, tonight being questioned as investigators work to figure out whether he is their only suspect.
Won't speculate on whether we believe it's one or more persons that may be involved.
Checking like tempers flared and like beat this dude to death or something.
Live
I'm wondering, is it like a fucking accident or something gone wrong? And I don't know if they're classifying it as a murder. Shit. What is it? Some other teenagers murdered him or something?
What else we got in the news?
Seems insane that I don't know, where you go camping and you get fucking murdered. Who the fuck are you camping with?
Yeah.
What sort of unstable people? You go for a fucking camping trip and you get murdered?
Yeah.
So they're gonna be fucking white people too, because no one else camps.
Yeah. It was like meth involved or something. That wouldn't surprise me. Like some
15-year-olds on meth, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. What do you have as far as like local news?
Nothing surprises me these days.
Central West.
Yeah, put it Central West there, you fucking docks where we are.
No, there's a million towns here.
Well, that's true.
Coming to you live from Parks.
How are we going to be local heroes if we don't talk about local things, mate?
Yeah, we're trying to make a difference, bro. We need to start, like, I was thinking this, we should do, like, fucking food banks and shit. Like, get our good karma up.
That's a good idea.
They haven't uploaded anything in fucking 11 months. Nothing's happened.
Yeah, there's nothing going on. This is shit.
Where's the 15-year-olds murdering cunts out here?
No, fuck.
Yeah. We'll start a food bank, you reckon?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Let's do some charity stuff. But obviously it'd have to be, like, squeaky clean. But, like...
Yeah.
The few constables who have beef with you would probably have to think that's pretty funny.
Yeah. Doesn't give them a leg to stand on. I'll just become a fucking straight arrow and start doing charity work for people.
Like fucking straight up like mutual aid funds.
Like cleaning up the fucking sides of roads.
Yeah, like clean up the skate park on a Saturday. We'll get a bunch of people to come. We'll order a couple of Domino's pizzas. Clean up the fucking skate park.
We'll start funding to create a fucking cover over the skate park to protect kids from like the weather, getting skin cancer and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then we won't get any DA approvals, but then the council like revs up and just gets real dirty about it. And then we make them look bad.
Come full like
council's trying to
bada boom on the mayor.
Yeah, like just civic activities.
I want to clean this fucking town up.
Yeah, 100%. You like rally for trees being planted that will like look beautiful in the future.
Yeah,
get like a park bench named
after. Blessed is the man that plants trees for the next generation.
Exactly.
Blessed is he.
Hold on, Craig. Can you look up fucking? This is how we need to start dressing. Was it R.M. Williams? That's like the. Let's see what R.M. Williams is doing this season.
I'm going to start man dressing. I'm man maxing.
Yeah. Let's look up what the R.M. Williams new season looks like for men. This is how we're going to start like dressing and shit.
Yeah, it's a style. It's a good Australian style.
You're not trying to be like a European like fag.
Like yeah, we're about to be gladdy.
They probably have like a lookbook if you go down.
They're probably going to sponsor us after this.
Do you reckon you just rock this but with like hard tattoos as well? Or like you have to?
That's exactly what I do.
That's the move?
Yeah.
See, Craig, you got to get on board, bro.
I'll put a flair to it.
Bit of edge.
Yeah, I think the boots, they're definitely expensive, but they're quality. It's like buying a Land Cruiser. It's going to last you the rest of your life.
Yeah, new in. And this is where we start hanging out in front of like those really bougie cafes and shit.
Yeah.
And just start like schmoozing and shit.
Yeah.
But like actually do some good in the community.
When you dress like this, it raises your power.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%.
People look.
You go order a coffee, you dress nice. I did this for a job interview, and it's like completely different how you get treated.
Mm-hmm.
$800 fucking dollars, man.
Once, brother.
Yeah, you don't have to go fucking 800 watts. Where's the price? $640.
There's actually there's a suit maker in Australia who's done all the suits.
What's a belt's worth? I've been rocking my belt for fucking years, bro. I got it gifted to me.
That one's $150.
Yeah,
that's pretty fair for a belt.
It's a good belt. Yeah, I wear it every day.
Check this out. Look up Anthony Squire for a sec, please. This is the company that dresses all like the prime ministers and shit.
Yeah.
So if you need a suit, this like
this is the go-to.
Formal enough. Yeah.
How much would a suit cost for this dude?
This is like you can get $1,000 suit from me.
Okay. Well, that's pretty expensive.
That's pretty fair for a good suit, man.
You know, another thing that I want to bring back is the Akubra.
Yeah,
I'm trying to bring back the Akubra.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been wearing it for a while. I've been wearing it for Akubra for a couple of years now.
Yeah, go suits, please, go. But this is the move. This is like
yeah, go.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is like civil duty. This is like.
I don't think I could fucking suit though.
Oh yeah, like, but if you had to do it occasionally.
Occasionally, not a regular thing. But you can pull off a set of like fucking, you know, RM boots, jeans, and like a tidy fucking, I don't know, Carhartt t-shirt or some shit.
Or even just a nice polo, yeah.
Yeah, nice polo. You can pull that off. The question is like, do you shirt tuck or not shirt tuck?
I don't personally.
Yeah, so I do. I was trying to bring the shirt tuck back a little bit, but
you can pull it off. It always looks good.
Yeah.
But t-shirts look good untucked as well. It's just up to personal preference, really.
I think polos look alright tucked, but
yeah, they do. Long sleeve polos tucked look really good.
What are some like bougie activities we can do dressed like this to start like fucking schmoozing?
I'm so out of touch with like the bourgeois. I don't even know. What would you just go to fancy coffee shops and like fucking art galleries?
That would have to be a start, something like that. Golf is pretty bougie.
Yeah, golf's kind of bougie, but you get average guys playing golf too.
Yeah, golf's for everybody now.
Yeah, we need to thumb our nose at these people, prove that we're kind of above.
We need to do a golf fucking thing where we're gonna like go for the PGA.
Yeah.
We're gonna train Craig up.
It'll take you fucking 55 years, but we'll get there.
He'll get there.
I would look fucking ridiculous in a suit. It's insane.
Well, what's something bougie we can do in like Sydney when we all go down as a fucking squadron?
It'd have to be like exclusive fucking market type things. I'm not talking like Glebe, you know what I mean? Like fucking, it'd have to be like nice markets and shit that are in like gated communities.
Yeah, look up like let's look up some like eastern suburbs.
Yeah.
Like Coogee when we're out there.
Yeah, it's like Coogee would do markets.
What's something in Coogee?
What's that Indian holiday? The Diwali?
Oh yeah, that we had recently. Yeah.
Yeah, we get up and beast them. We come dressed like fucking class.
But on our way to like the eastern suburbs, we got to go through Chinatown as well.
If we dressed like country, right, rocked a Kubras and went out in Sydney for a night, what do you reckon the response would be?
Probably pretty weird. Like we'd look like fucking hillbillies, bro.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
That's class. I reckon it's a good class.
No, you get basted on by like.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Damn, I'm out of touch.
Oh, here we go. Eastern Suburbs Moms.com.
We need to start like just fucking rubbing shoulders around here, bro.
I'm gonna
That does
fucking
look pretty bourgeois.
walk into a fucking hand grenade.
You'll leave with the love of your life from here, bro.
Nah.
He's gonna marry the Asian woman at the coffee shop.
Oh, bubbles.
Bubbles.
Oh, Maroubra Beach.
Maroubra. Bra Boys.
Oh, fucking what was
Are they
that?
still a thing?
No, I don't think so. Not anymore.
Yeah, right.
Fucking, has Cam ever seen that TV show where it was like the prop Lux listing Sydney? He's gonna love this, bro. It's a bunch of fucking Samoan real estate agents.
Holy shit.
Showing you like the nicest stuff in Sydney, like total like really chintzy wealth, nothing tasteful or cool, like just coke addicts and fucking like bad haircuts.
You're gonna love this shit, dude.
And they're all Samoan.
Watch them all.
The real estate market in Sydney is crazy.
It's an incredibly fast pace. Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
The Sydney market is the most luxury in the world. The scale of 1 to 10, I'd say we're probably at an 11 right now.
Real estate is a game that I play to win.
I will do anything to source a property for my clients.
When I started, I was told that I couldn't work because I was a girl. I have been called a Rottweiler in heels. I wear heels, but don't think I'm a pooch.
What do you get when you put so many egos in a room?
Who knows what's going to happen?
We are standing in Sydney's most expensive street, Billionaires Row.
It's everything.
Next level right now.
This is opportunity. There's going to be other agents up against us for the listing.
It's bad to stand really far away. It's not how short it is.
Delene to me is just another face. She wouldn't be my main competition.
You know what? Who cares? The top 6 billionaires are signed up with us.
Gavin is a stereotype of real estate agent. Flashy suits, fast cars.
Did you buy that new Porsche?
You're going to get people that love you, hate you.
If we don't get the price, we're not going to sell.
You're dealing with a lot of egos.
Is your dad buying the house for you?
All of those things create competition that is ruthless.
This property is worth over $50 million.
Doesn't get any better than this.
Private beach, private jetty, best view you've ever seen.
Wow.
That's big money.
Let's see what we can do.
You want me to sell your house? I'm there.
What's news? You good?
I'm really good. Just trying to take over the world.
Fuck it. We just started like an LLC. Get pictures of us.
Now,
all
what
dressed
I
apart
would
and, like,
like-
make it like the most fucking obscure, hard to understand thing. Like what our actual mission is, and then we just throw a few pictures of our like civil efforts in, get a bit of like credibility, get some LinkedIn like things up. Suddenly, the whole world is open up to you.
$8.50 fucking rye breads.
Bro, don't even fuck with me. I get fucking fresh like sourdough bread from the Whole Foods spot.
How much have I set in your bag?
Like, almost $20.
Fuck!
But fresh sourdough, it's like fucking cake, bro.
It is.
You have to get on a waiting list to get this shit, bro. It's so good.
If you get a chance, stop in at the Beekeepers. They have like real good shit there. Like the best feed I've ever had in my life was from there. I got like sourdough and they're like crystalline honey. And I just sliced it up and put like crystal honey all over it. I felt like a fucking warlord from back in the day.
Yeah. That's what we'll feed people at our like bougie conference, like just to like make them lower their guard. It'll be like crusty bread cut at like a jaunty angle with like honey and like fresh fruit, like
Just
make them
fancy charcuterie.
But it'll be cheap one. It'll work out cheap, but just like it'll make them lower their guard.
Yeah,
this is fucking insane. We're onto a new one here. The eastern suburbs mums.
Well, you've had a few of those in your time, haven't you?
Yeah. I've split up a couple of their families.
Molested a few of their sons.
God. So that fella there, right? He was actually paying for my weed for ages during their divorce.
And that dog, I told the vet they could put it down, even though it didn't need to get put down. And that's because the dog was such a source of joy to that kid. And that kid was giving me problems.
That was a happy dog.
I got the kid on Xanax.
Do these guys have like an advice column? We don't have to have forums or something, surely. Suburb guide jobs. Oh, I should have a jobs, but it's all work from home.
Tupperware consultant.
Yeah.
You're going to sell Nutrimatics.
Yeah, I've known people. I had an auntie that used to do that. It's pretty funny. Her name's like Karen. Her name's like Auntie Karen. She's actually a Karen too. Like, I don't like to use that term. It's I don't like it at all. But she actually was a Karen. It was kind of fucking ironic.
Yeah. Yeah, but Nutrimatics ones is always funny. Because like we all get together and like they have parties and shit for it.
Yeah.
Literally what she did.
Yeah, so like what's...
So these fucking like skin cream fucking parties.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
So what's our cover story for when we're like doing this kind of shit and we're dressed apart? Like what are we selling? What's our angle? What is like our reason for being there?
Oh man, I just bought a couple of helicopters and they took off.
I want to start using pit bulls for fucking guide dogs.
Yeah, right.
No, that's more charity. I don't know. We need an angle. Property developing.
I think it should be like charity to make people like lower their guard.
Yeah,
like the fucking food banks and like just we raised X amount and turned it into fucking Weet-Bix and tinned beans and turned that into groceries for people. Like
yeah, and we're gonna funnel that money into terrible car projects.
Yeah, like the Crewman build.
Yeah, the Crewman build.
It's all the front. It's a fucking cardboard house, but like no one looks that close because we're dressed so convincingly.
No.
You can always trust me in RM boots.
Just take a picture of yourself shaking hands with one dude you meet at a coffee shop in Bondi, and then just like complete fake story to go along with it.
I actually knew this dude, and he was dating. I met him. He was a prison guy. This guy was a complete goober, but he was insanely wealthy. He was a fraud, not a fraud. So what do they call it? The stock market. It's like he was
like a trader.
Yeah, like a trader, right? And he was like his whole thing. Like I sat down and had a yarn with him once because like, this guy's like a high functioning autist, but he's a complete goober. He's like a big tall blonde guy too. Anyway, I was having a chat with him. He was actually dating this chick, Deborah Hutton. I think she used to be on like Better Homes and Gardens.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's kind of like Ferraris and shit. And he would was trading stocks and shit, but he would buy like, say like some guy who's got like tyre shops and they're failing. He's got like 3 tyre shops. He's like this little chain and they're going under.
Yeah.
He would buy it like dirt cheap before they go under, and he would just like funnel a bunch of money into it. Do like all new signage, fucking get the business cranking for like 6 months. Like he was a good businessman. He'd get it cranking and then he'd like list it public or some shit, I guess. I don't know all the ins and outs of it. And he would like make a bunch of money on it. But he had a bunch of Samoans who were like shares in a company in Melbourne. And they started like, is it like they short the stock? They started dropping the stock or some shit?
Yeah.
So like he was like, oh fuck, I have to sell this shit before they wreck it all.
Yeah.
So he started selling it off and he got done for... I don't know, must be insider trading or some shit, I don't know.
Yeah, it's heaps of funny rules about that kind of shit. It's all to fuck for little guys like us.
They fucked him over a bit. Yeah, he ended up doing like 18 months or 12 months. And then I was on Bondi Beach one day and I seen this goober like crawling out of the surf. And it was him with a foam surfboard, bro. I was like, holy shit. I like, went up, I was like, bro, do you even remember me? And he's like, oh, yeah, hey mate, how you doing? I was like, fuck dude, what are you doing? Like, you living in Bondi? He's like, yeah mate, just got an apartment just over here. I'm starting up some fruit and veg markets. It's like, holy shit, this guy's a baller.
Some dudes are just like wired up to make money, bud. Like, if you know what I mean.
This dude just
like,
made money. He was just a fucking money maker.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to start doing now.
Yeah, it's like flat out. If you just like redistributed evenly all the wealth in the world, it would just end up in the same fucking pockets
100%.
again within like 3 years.
100%.
Like,
that's why these cunts win the lotto.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I'm a fucking millionaire.
Yeah.
And they do like fucking crash and derbies and shit with Ferraris. 5 months later, they're fucking broke.
Yeah.
But Glenn's brother, who we're going to get on the podcast at
Fuck,
Christmas
yes.
when he's down here, this guy has some fucking hectic stories. I won't go into because I don't want to ruin the yarn. But he had a big payout, $500,000, and it lasted a very short amount of time. I won't ruin the story, but yeah, hopefully we can get him to come on because it will be hilarious. Yeah. But 100%, yeah. Some guys are money makers and the rest of us are fucking broke asses.
That's it. Oh, here's one for you, Cam. Did you read this one earlier?
No, I didn't. Should I read it out? Or?
Oh yeah, do the narration. You're gonna love it.
Okay. The role of car culture in the current renaissance of fascism should not be ignored. This may be an extreme point of view even for this group, so bear with me. Setting aside the obvious fact that the West has committed numerous atrocities in the Middle East for oil, it's very clear that the general population in the West shifts right politically whenever the price of gas goes up. Okay. Is that true? Even beyond that, I think car culture is a massive part of the toxic individualistic culture that creates extremely selfish individuals who view social good as a nuisance. A car is the only form of private property that people operate on public property. Roads are public property, and most people behave a certain way on public property and much differently when they're on a private property, which is fine if it's your house. Walk around naked, be loud, fart, whatever. Cars bring that behaviour to a place where the lines are blurrier. Cars make people behave selfishly on public property. They feel entitled to things at the expense of others, and this sense of entitlement doesn't just live in the car. It festers in the driver. It carries on to how they vote. The same person who doesn't care if cyclists are safe as long as they are in a giant metal death box is the person who doesn't care if the rights of women and marginalised groups are eroded as long as they are okay. The same person who pushes back against the expansion of public transportation is the one who votes in for politicians who push back against expanding worker rights. I think it's fair to say that most drivers will happily let wars in the Middle East unfold if they shaved a few cents off gas. They will happily watch the clock rewind on civil progress if the guy doing it is against more bike paths too. I'm not saying cars are the only culprit here, but what our car culture has done in society, its sense of what freedom and individuality means, and its inability to accept personal minor setbacks for the good of societal advancement is something that we all have to contend with for a long time, not just in our roads and in our cities, but locally, globally, politically, and no one wins. Okay, bye.
So this is a subreddit set up for people that live in cities and hate cars.
Yeah, I can kind of gather that. So he's obviously riding a bike because he's got a little bit of a fucking his own issue there with people not liking cyclists.
Yeah, so like this is a whole fucking like cult like subreddit of like 500,000 people in it, but just want like cars banned. And
Really?
if you like, even if you just have a fucking skim of like the replies, you don't even have to read
a
them.
transgender person who lives in a car-dependent suburban America and doesn't drive. Almost every incident of harassment I've experienced in public here has been from drivers in their cars. I was already an urbanist beforehand, but this has just made me hate car culture even more. Damn.
This shit here is fucking insane. I love this subreddit. I'm on it all the time.
You know, the man's got a point. Like, some of the biggest fascists, Adolf Hitler type characters, they rocked the best cars.
Yeah.
They also had the best fucking clothing too, and a lot of other fucking good things, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I love cars.
You know what Reddit's like really good for, like, but for real? There's this subreddit called like crazy fucking videos. It's like short little 15-second clips of like fucking oil tankers like flipping over and shit.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
I'm all for like bike paths though. If it keeps cyclists off road, I'm actually for that. And when you're in like Germany and France and shit, man, there's fucking bike paths everywhere.
Yeah.
I used to get around on a bike all the time. It's fucking good. I liked it. I like not having to fucking. I didn't have a car to drive, but I didn't mind riding a bike. I found it good. It's like a healthy way to get around. I think we should do that. Like I will say that, but I don't think it's fucking. That's exactly like a lefty idea. Exactly. I mean, that's just common sense.
No, fucking.
We need an account to log in. Fuck. They banned videos of black people whiling out on this.
Oh, they took it down.
Yeah, because it was making people racist.
This might have to be another episode.
Yeah, that'll be another episode, but that's good.
Because my Reddit account, I made one. I got banned because I went into like an Australian like lifting and like gym equipment subreddit. It was the one when I was in, and I asked if there was like any like Australian made lifting belts because I wanted one.
Yeah.
And like I just like posted that I was looking for something like Australian made.
Reasonable question.
Yeah, completely reasonable. Got like a couple of replies of people telling me that I'm a bad person and a piece of shit, and then I got banned from Reddit.
For that?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, for real.
I've actually never gone really onto the whole Reddit thing.
Oh, it's fucking.
I've seen like snippets of it posted elsewhere, but it just seems like a vile place to be.
Oh, if you want to, we could go. Nah, that's all like episode content. I can't go into like relationship advice and show people's like fucked up lies. That'll have to be like another time. Because like people fucking spill their entire fucking like guts on here, and we're all like losers. Like we're all Redditors.
Yeah, right.
Like there's boards for just about anything. The funniest one I reckon is if you go on like Am I the Asshole? Where it's like people like pose moral quandaries. Yeah, about like things that they've done, and they pretty much just post them there for like moral feedback.
Yeah, they're trying to get some guidance if they had like moral compasses.
Oh, not even that. They're just going on there to like say things that they did, and they want people to like affirm what they did. That's pretty much all it ends up being. Like, it's fucking
narcissists. Basically.
Yeah, fucking completely. What's that fucking looks rating one? Or is it Am I
Ugly?
Yeah, we can go on this
that
one.
should be funny. What, do they give like honest accounts, or they always pumping each other's fucking tyres up, saying that they're real good looking?
The Sheila is getting pumped up,
bro.
Are you sure?
That's a complimentary podcast.
Oh, thank you. I brought American snacks to eat on the podcast. Me and Craig like fucking hooked into them. That's it.
Fucking nice.
Yeah, no, we had Hershey's and fucking nerds.
We need to get like a fucking thing of beef jerky that we just leave here.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fucking munch on. It never goes off.
No, never. Okay, so you get like normal looking girls.
Yeah, just wanting to fucking. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, sweetie, I don't know what to tell you.
Remember yonks ago when I put that thing in the chat of like, there's something, I think it's called like French something, but you can put a picture of yourself and people will try to make a picture of it.
Yeah.
Remember that? And that black shell she just got beasted on. That was pretty funny. 21 male single. Does this guy get wrecked?
That dude's gonna get shot by police down there.
Yeah, that's comments.
What are they saying about this kid?
They're just going to tell him to get a haircut, and it's usually the go-to thing.
Okay. Trim the facial hair. It makes you look like a little worn down, since there's not a lot of it. Other than that, you're cute in it. But I love you style, and your smile is so great. I'd say either go all into the facial hair or all out. That would be my only criticism, really. Carrying a gun or a library card. Second pick looks great. Not ugly. Go back up to this guy's face. Are you fucking serious?
Oh, there it is.
Shit.
Thug matched.
Game of Thrones. Sombrero. He's cultural appropriation. You got a dog? Well, that's cute.
Oh, he's 21 years old.
I fucking hate this guy.
It's fucking...
Look at that fucking future police brutality victim. He's gonna get fucking
that's
shot.
George Floyd.
He's gonna get fucking...
He's jacked.
He's gonna get a fucking gun down in a bloody simple fucking
I
traffic.
shot dope with that woman. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do get some like...
Oh, shit.
Brother.
Bro, he's gonna get owned.
Looks like me.
It's a fucking tall head, man.
Oh, he had hair there. Oh, shit. You can't steal my fucking haircut. Piece of shit. Fucking unbelievable. It's like looking into a mirror.
Are people being
sorry, I'm really sorry when I saw your photo and said out loud, holy shit, my boy has a 16-inch head. Okay, let me get it together. Yeah, keep going, whatever. He's getting beast on. You are not ugly, but yeah, your head is distracting. Hair helps cover it up better. The cunt's going bald, there's no solution. Unless he goes to Turkey and get fucking plugs. Below average if I'm real. Wow. Help me, Jesus, help me. Looks like he spent too much time in the birth canal. Fuck.
It's fucking insane.
Oh, he actually gets beasted. I thought these cunts would just be pumping each other's tyres up real bad.
Nah. If you're a bloke who posts on there, yeah,
that dude's a chud.
Chud Jack and you.
It's not bad.
Nah.
No, not good. 46.
Her eyebrows are drawn on. I fucking love it when they do
Wow.
that. Oh, man. 30 years old Hungarian guy.
Looks like 8.
Hungary's not sending their best, dude.
He's got a cat. He bites his fingernails. It's always a bad sign. Ugly. Next. Yeah. You're not ugly. Change the glasses. Great chest. The cunt has tits.
Great chest. That's a fucking dude what commented that.
Yeah, it's a lie.
Oh.
It's a fucking lie.
Yeah, you can see some funny buggers on here.
This is pretty funny.
I went on a tear on here once because it was just like, yeah, heaps of this shit here. I can't fucking stand it, dude.
Great white shark.
If you have to ask, do women find me attractive?
Especially at 36.
It's for
at 36, you know the answer to that. You know.
Seeing shit like this, it makes me want to like shave my face. You know, like I hate like the 12 mustache thing
You
on
have the
Goobers,
same
man.
facial hair as him.
I do exactly the same.
Yeah. Actually, could be your brother.
Fucking yeah, it's my older brother, but I'm asking for advice all the time. Yeah. Oh, there's a chud.
He's not a chud.
Mexi Chud.
Mexi Chud, yeah.
Nah, he's not a Chud there. Nah, he can sort himself out.
It's fucking Danny Trejo.
He needs a different haircut. Fucking
No, he's
Sykes
mad
shit.
short too. Wow.
Really likes
Kid's
his,
alright.
he likes his marvels. He fucked up
This is only the other day.
fucked up the shot comp.
Boring.
I don't like that guy. I don't trust
cunt's
him.
a fucking serial killer. We should get pictures of like really good looking guys and we'll post them in here just to beast on all the other cunts.
Fucking 24 this bloke is.
His eyes don't line up, that's why he's looking that way.
People are looking younger longer.
Yeah,
You
that's
reckon?
like does that? He looks like a fucking 15-year-old. He doesn't look 24.
No, he doesn't look 20.
You and I look haggard.
You know
Yeah,
what
like-
I reckon a lot of that is, but does like someone like that is such low testosterone you can't grow facial hair.
Does he just get like no sun exposure or something? Like he's fucking clean
That too,
face, man.
No sun exposure. 100%.
He needs to start fucking smoking cigarettes or something to age himself up.
Yeah.
28 mil, 5'9". He's done.
Oh, brother.
Me. Manual labour cell.
Manual labours.
Alright, what the fuck was he thinking with this one?
I don't know. He's got those A10s.
What a fucking waste, man. We should cut him out and
It's
give him a
000 eyes, bro.
18, male. Not a photogenic perfect shorty with my 153.
Oh!
It's the same height as you, Craig.
Yeah, he's only 18. He can still grow.
Fuck, look at his hands. Bro, he's got hands like one of those fucking little spider monkeys.
Looks like an old couch, eh? Old leather
Yeah,
couch.
they're little leathery.
Fucking haggard, dude.
He's got smoker's hands.
I hate when Reddit doesn't load.
No, you're fine, buddy. You posted that one for attention, pal.
That guy looks like a serial killer.
I don't know. I like.
Sorry, go back. What? You were saying, Craig? You don't know?
God, I could see this dude turning up on Chris Hansen. How to catch a I don't know what you mean. Remember that rat face dude on Chris Hansen? He like got caught like 2 or 3 times. He's kept turning up. He's like, oh fuck, not again.
Oh, look at this dude.
20, brother. He looks like a woman with facial hair, you know?
He looks like Sid on Ice Age, but black.
You can see some funny buggers on here.
This
He
is
looks
pretty
weak.
amazing.
That dude would like cry and threaten to kill himself during a breakup.
I've been thinking about that kind of stuff heaps. You can look at dudes and tell why you fucking threaten to kill yourself on the phone, I bet,
That
but
Asian chick got like yellow stuff on her head.
yeah,
damn.
bit of paint. I was actually shot over a paintball gun from my car.
What's the photo? That doesn't make any sense.
There's a Persian baddie down there. I would say yes to a lot of Middle Eastern girls. I'll
Honestly,
tell you
I
what.
feel like working out has made me look boxy and big, and I genuinely think I'm ugly now. Plus, I hate my nose and smile.
Baby,
She has a
no.
long nose.
She looks,
Oh, look how she's shaped.
she
though.
looks fine.
Bro, she
But
would.
if you want fucking sort of Middle Eastern women, but you need to be prepared to pay for like fucking 3 professional photo shoots a year.
100%, yeah.
Fucking
Depends how Middle Eastern you go. I mean, if you got one dressed in rags,
yeah,
she has no interest.
yeah, but they I don't reckon they'd fucking cross over. You know?
What do you mean? Oh, you
What?
don't think they're going to go for the Westerner?
Nah, and like
You'd
even if
have to-
they
you'd have to go all in.
yeah, and like even if they like fucking do go for a Westerner, they're gonna like un-Muslim.
They're
I
gonna
reckon.
they're gonna westernize themselves.
Yeah.
Westernise themselves, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Oh, 26.
Wow.
What? He looks fucking 48.
Please tell me if I'm attractive or not. I
You
need to
already know, my bro.
Yeah.
26, dude.
Jeez. I think this guy was posted up there further. He has a big jaw.
Oh, see, he looks fine there. He looks fine. But then you get...
Yeah, that's rough.
Brother, it's over. You can't even shave his head.
The guy's going to get pulled up in an airport.
Oh.
Suspicious.
Here's me.
Wearing suits.
Can we go back to that second one, sorry?
Maxim, baby.
What a king.
King.
What do you reckon if we got like a picture of a guy who's like well into his 50s and claim he's like 23? I think 23, staying healthy. Posture.
You're actually quite handsome.
Yeah,
Posture is important.
They think I'm handsome.
Some gym time and you'll be fine.
You reckon?
You'd look awesome if you went bald. Okay, that's terrible advice.
You reckon he's ever made a woman nervous before?
Yeah, heaps. I think his mum's fucking nervous around him. The ultimate guide to rebuilding civilization. We should probably buy that.
Has that chick got a face tattoo?
Hope so.
No, it's a moles.
Oh, okay.
Are they moles? Oh, yeah.
They fixed her nose after what Craig did to her.
Oh, no.
Who's that young lady?
27.
Why does he smile like that? You know, he has like the droopy sides of a mouth that I have.
27, male, living at his parents' house, making fucking biscuits.
Here we have a Dota player.
Oh, look at that tattoo. That's whack.
Damn, that's hard as fuck. I don't know what anime that's from. Naruto, I think.
It's from his perverted
I was thinking
mind.
you should do like a piece on your back of Where's Wally. Just do like a big Where's Wally on your back.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking pretty cool.
A dude should like cut his hair and get a fade and just lose a bit of weight.
He could like clean himself up. That dude could be alright.
Yeah, if he got like ridiculously skinny.
You'd be surprised. Clean shaven, tidy haircut, and got fit. Got rid of the man boobs. He'd be alright. You know, he's savable. Oh, maybe not. Thongs and socks, that's cool.
We got to get a Reddit account so we can like reach out to these people and like let them know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking set one up before the next one. I don't like it. I'm boxed out of certain parts of it.
I think
That's my fucking Uber driver, bro.
23, bro. Oh.
Me.
If he's engaged, is having his best life, and like his fiance says, like calls him handsome and shit. You know, I'm not gonna fucking make fun of this dude.
Yeah, but think about the kids they
he's probably a nice guy. My fiance doesn't think I'm ugly. Yeah, good
My fiance can't stand me, eh?
Good for you, pal.
20. He looks like fucking Vincent Ambrosia.
Yeah.
Is that cut off the fucking
Yeah.
kids? I fucking was thinking the same thing, eh? Holy shit.
Oh, fuck.
I see the first signs of a failing hairline too.
There's one for you, Toby.
Soft boy.
There's a lot more guys on here than I would have thought, eh?
Yeah,
I thought
fucking.
a lot more women like would just be on here fucking trying to garner attention. But
No, we don't need to do it. You know,
stealing your swag too, Craig. That dude up there.
what this fella here.
Yeah, forearm tattoo, mustache.
Yeah, you see what I mean, eh? Like, I should probably look into something different. Maybe just completely fucking clean shaven.
similar haircut too.
Yeah, I can't keep fucking rocking them off if I see shit like that. Like, look at that guy. Look at him.
I keep
He
forgetting
thinks
that
he's
your
my
screen
brother?
is exactly what's on there, so you can kind of look at it. That wow.
Look at... Oh!
That hairline's about to go too.
Fuck.
Brother, it's over, man. You need to get on Finn fucking 4 weeks ago.
How dare you? These hairlines almost as thick as mine.
He's trying to be like sleazy.
Finasteride, well, chick showing boobies, mate. She's fucking seeking attention.
I'll give it to her. I'll give that dude.
That's he fucking has milk crates for furniture. That cunt.
Defeated man.
That's me in 5 years. Had my nose broke a few times. Fuck, it's my life story. Go up.
They'll go up.
Yeah, what's his yarn? Had my nose broke a few times and I'm rough looking anyways. What's your thoughts, Reddit?
He's Aussie.
Yeah, he's Aussie, I'd say. Why do you say you're rough looking? This is not a great photo. One picture that doesn't show body smile. Blah, 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 blah. You look kind of like Ryan Reynolds. Dress and act like it.
Look below that hot hands. That's the same dude who commented on the other
These
guy.
two.
He
These
is.
guys are creep.
Alright, let's go down a bit of a rabbit hole here.
We need to be able to reach out to him and talk to him if we had an account. That'd be what we'd do.
Yeah, he's got no
36.
Kai Chan, he's some creepy Asian dude.
So he makes posts on shit.
He's gay.
You're gay and bipolar. Learn about both. Tell no one until you're an adult and move out.
Yo, why should people date you? I feel like my strong points are.
I feel my strong points are. I cook well. I'm very domestic overall and not obsessed with sharing chores equally. If I have the skill and time to do it, I will. I'll be a tidy, clean home with good food. I don't talk that much and will give you time alone during the day. We'll do many things together, but I won't suffocate you. There will be moments of peace and silence and alone time in addition to couple time. I'll hardly ever judge or ask why people do anything. I don't need to understand your reasoning. I'll even help you with stuff I don't care about or find pointless. Man, this guy seems just like he's beat down, eh?
Check out the second last one. I'm very good at sex and want it daily. If you love sex, I'm a good option.
Yeah, I believe that.
He's probably... Oh. He probably knows things, eh?
He's gay, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Man, I tell you what, like red pilling, if you want to call it red pilling on the gay people, I actually didn't really give a fuck about gay people for a long time. I just thought they were like guys who are into other guys. I never went down the gay rabbit hole, like looking into why they are gay.
Yeah.
And I discovered, like, my mate set up a fake Grindr account for a mate. I don't know if I've ever told you this, yarn. And it was kind of funny because he done like a fucking fancy dress party where he dressed up as a sailor. So he like stole those photos and put it on Grindr, and he copped so much heat you have no idea. And I won't go into the details of it, but it completely I was horrified the way that these guys talk to each other and the things they like just send to each other.
Yeah, he started
Oh, bro, they'd like just send straight up pictures. I was fucking horrified. So we put his phone number on there and said, "I'll send us a picture. If I'm interested, I'll get back to you." He got spammed. He had like 20 photos sent to him in like probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, after that I was like, holy shit, these guys have some serious issues.
What have you fucking done? Getting all these messages?
Maybe you find the worst of the worst on Grindr, but maybe not.
That dude fucking eats human beings.
He just eats beans.
What black queens here?
Have you ever been on our threads? Have you checked that out yet?
No.
It's just that.
Just black queens?
Yeah, just black queens.
These guys on 4chan would start doing this. This would be amusing.
Oh, yeah, you see.
Oh, they you'll occasionally get like face threads, and it's always fucking funny.
On 4chan? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fucking.
Where these Asians just get harassed by blokes, eh?
Do you reckon Cam would like to see a rehab room?
You're gonna love this, man.
What is it?
It's like incel, like, but this dude's like the leader of all the incels, and he makes like good content, he like researches and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. Oh, that's a good one. No place for no hero.
This incel thing, like, I never looked into it. They actually, they want to.
Do you think you're white?
Nah, they hate that genetics and nature just fucked them over.
But aren't, like, are all of them, like, fucking lost causes or something?
Yeah, pretty much, because they have they get puritanical about it, like who's a true cell and who's a fake cell.
Toby over here is a fake soul, by the way, just for folks at home.
Okay, so they'll assess other guys and be like, that's bullshit, you can get girls. You're not really an actual incel.
You're not like a 5'3" curry cell.
Curry cell. Yeah, right.
So there's like a lot of that, there's a lot of fake souls out there.
And you know Jeremy Meeks, that criminal who got like famous off a mugshot, and like
oh wait,
yeah, he's like a mascot for the community.
This guy here.
He's like a seriously ugly guy?
No, because he was so handsome in prison, he got like scouted for like a model agency and became a celebrity. And his crimes were like against children and shit.
Really?
Not like in a sexual way, but like violence.
So what? Like he was like the fucking picture model.
Yeah.
Dude, they fucking loved him.
Yeah, because he's a millionaire now, and like models for like fucking who is he modeled for?
Like high end brands like Dolce and Gabbana and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah. And he's like dead set famous now with this mugshot.
And in the incel community.
What are the odds of like? What do you reckon? He's like half black, or you reckon he's like?
Yeah, he's like mulatto, but like in the incel community, they full study this dude because look, he's bald, but he still like gets away with it on like these kind of points.
Okay.
They full do like case studies on this dude.
Yeah.
He's got like a reasonably like European facial structure. And he's got like bigger lips and shit, with the blue eyes.
Yeah, that's what makes him. If you had brown eyes,
you'd be cursed.
They talk about that full incels, like if you had brown eyes versus blue versus all that stuff.
We got into the mathematics of it, but like all this guy did, you could be like a fucking violent criminal who like hurts kids, and if you're good looking, your life will like end out fine, and you get exactly what you want out of it. It's pretty much like the Jeremy Meeks mythos there.
I think there's some truisms to that.
Yeah,
like being good looking, yeah, of course it opens up more doors to you.
Yeah.
It annoys me when like black people get blue eyes. That infuriates me because I missed it. I have like 50% genetic blue eyes, and I fucking missed the train. It's fucking infuriating.
Never play 2-up, man. Never gamble.
2-up? Yeah, no, don't gamble. I'm fucking horrible at gambling, guys. I've got a bit of poker.
Faithful woman.
What?
Yeah.
As you guys know, I don't really mess with politics. At least not with mainstream politics. But the last few days were actually funny. After American elections and, the Trump win, the manosphere is out celebrating. MTAV and also manosphere at large have this hilarious attitude of, oh dude, we win, we showed the woman. They think this is such a great victory for men. Mainstream politics coping. You guys know how it is. And sadly, I have seen some similar reactions among you as well. Dude, the elections are gonna change nothing in your life. This is especially true if you are below average, but honestly, true even for the average 5 out of 10 dude. This ain't some great victory for you, like Manosphere would like you to believe. Sure, I mean, the left, liberals, feminists are raging and seething, but the Manosphere celebrating this is really silly, especially the MTAV channels. Oh, we have saved women from themselves. Better Bachelor is saying that. I mean, he's probably the biggest MTAV channel on YouTube, and he was saying, oh, we saved women from themselves, boys, by electing Trump. Sure you did, brother. Sure you did. Guys, understand something, okay? They are not gonna let you vote your way out of this. Vote your way out of being a low SMP, low status male. Working class at best, you know, which is the primary demographic of people in these communities, in the Manosphere.
Like, we were at a date, and I told her, well, I love wearing my Trump hat out in public. I just think it was the, you know, make America great, or keep America great, you know, Trump 2020 hat. Yeah. So she's like, oh, well, you can't wear that when we're going out in public together. I was like, well, that's my First Amendment right. Like, that's my First Amendment right.
You can't vote this away, brother. You cannot. Oh, we have saved the Republic. Women are losing their minds. Guys, the biggest sell Donald Trump has, the biggest trick he was able to pull off, successfully managed to pull off somehow, was having people believe that he's against the establishment somehow. He managed to do that. People believe that, you know, he's standing up for the little guy. It is funny to me.
Rehab Room Classics. This dude's like a scholar in the community.
Yeah, right. I think the whole incel thing, I don't really buy into it that much. Like, I'm of the opinion that if you're, like, not completely cursed, you can kind of, like, salvage yourself and still find a mid. Yeah. Like, I genuinely believe that. I think, like, the average dude hits the gym, buys some nice clothes, even just go out and put yourself in social settings where you have to talk to people, do it regularly. You know what, and if, like, even if you can't do that, find a job where you have to talk to people. Do it for like 6 months. It's a fucking savvy investment. Even if you take a pay cut and you learn to talk to people, I reckon that can salvage. It could salvage your fucking life. Get like, I mean, what, you're going to dwell in these fucking communities? I'm probably going to cop heaps of heat off these people. Am I?
The point they make is like,
they're going to come after me, the incel crew.
Yeah, the point they make is like, yeah, they can, if they fight tooth and nail, they can get like a mid girl. Yeah. But she's still gonna like disrespect when like, you know, especially around like guys that she'd actually prefer, like not being someone's first choice. That's what they're really cut up about.
Oh, okay.
Like, they've never made anyone nervous.
So they think they could do it, but like they're what?
Just scraps. You just get scraps. Your girl's gonna leave you for like Jeremy Meeks. He could fuck your life up.
Yeah, right.
They do boot camps trying to get them to run up to people in public and introduce themselves, get their numbers.
Bro, but if you have like a personality, if you're like I don't want to use like just say alpha male type thing, but essentially, like if you can command some sort of respect, even if you can't, you fucking work on it, like and work on that persona for a period of time, it'll work out for you. Yeah. Learning to like stand taller, walk straight, speak clearly. People like, you find people who speak really, really quickly. Yeah. I've always found that to be someone who's like, what would you say, like really low confidence. Like it's almost like they want to get in everything they can say really, really quick. Because like nothing they actually say is of value and no one cares. Slow your talk, like slow your speech down, talk clearly. There's so many little things that you can fucking do that just people will respect you. Yeah. And dressing better, like fucking getting a haircut and dressing better, that's like literally fucking probably 60% of it there. Yeah. Go to the gym, work on these things, you can do better.
Yeah, because like most dudes aren't like completely fucked. One thing I've like sort of noticed, right? So like people who end up in like successful relationships and shit, it's where they like meet people based off like, you know, their fucking network. You know, like if you see people that have like fucking like successful relationships, they're like, oh yeah, I met my partner at my workmate's barbecue, it's a cousin. You know, it's not like that fucking pubs are on dating apps and shit. Wholesome. Yeah, you need like a fucking like network of people that like know you and what you're about and sort of like work from there. If you do that, you can see fucking good looking girls that are with like average looking guys and they're just like met in normal life.
Yeah, yeah.
If you know what I mean?
You know what I would do? I'd put myself in this situation. Let's say I'm 18, I'm fucking virgin, I'm like what? I'm a skinny skinny incel with no skills.
Bad acne, maybe, like...
Bad acne, you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like puts you behind the 8 ball, I reckon.
Right, I'm going to talk to Auntie Karen, Nutrimedics. I'm going to get some creams.
Yeah.
Try and improve the acne. I'm going to join a gym.
Yeah.
I'm going to, like, go shopping. I'm going to do a bit of research and find out what looks good. Like, actually, objectively looks good, not like some fucking Star Wars shirt that I think is cool.
Yeah.
Actually, objectively, what are people wearing? What would garner respect? What are successful men wearing? I would do that. I would go to a gym. And I'd fucking work on that shit.
Yeah.
And I'd join a church. You're going to meet a nice girl at a church.
Craig,
it's going to give you a structure too.
Yeah. Craig and I have talked about this actually. We've figured out that you'd get a neck tattoo and you'd start teaching jiu-jitsu. Like some easy sport that like any fucking nerd can do. If it can give you some like martial prowess and respect.
That's a good plan.
Get a neck tattoo, make yourself stand out a little bit. Look
I don't buy the neck tattoo, but
if you want to like rough yourself up a little bit, if you know what I mean. And
yeah, I don't know. I had fucking neck tattoos. I always did alright when I was younger.
And move out of Sydney. Like, don't compete with fucking Bondi 10s.
Yeah.
Like, go to fucking...
I don't know if I'd say move away. You know why? Because I found when you're in a city, there's a lot more women, and I think that what'd you say? Like they don't rate themselves as highly as women in rural areas.
Yeah,
I find women in rural areas could be like a fucking 6, but they rate themselves as a fucking 10.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the good-looking girls, they move to cities, right?
This is true.
So I would look towards a city to, like, personally.
I had to have a chat with a bloke out at Katie. I was out of a vaping area talking to this Maori fella. He was talking about one of the cleaning ladies. And he's like, oh, it's just fucking banging the hot bro and all this other stuff. I'm like, nah, man. You've been brain poisoned. It's like, what do you mean, man? I'm like, oh,
bugs, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, if you took her like out of the situation she's in and put her anywhere, I'd be like, she wouldn't even exist, bro. And you hear like frothing it because there's like...
It's a thing.
Yeah, like dudes get like weird like brain worms about like wherever encountering like women. If you had taken her anywhere else, she'd just sort of been some girl. But because she's like...
the only woman around here.
Yeah.
She becomes more attractive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole fucking thing, man.
Yeah, that's a thing.
But this topic's very funny. Amongst incel communities, right, they have this theory called just be white, and that's how you get ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this video is just be white woman, slightly different.
Oh, just be white woman.
And that's why this one's JBWW, so you might have to look for a different one for...
I think that it is easier for white guys to date.
100%.
To like an Indian, his dating pool is considerably smaller in like any Western country. Like considerably smaller. They're better off staying within their own community circles, realistically.
How do I keep my like YouTube searches not red hot but still look up just be white?
I have no idea.
This is fucking
my back is getting fucked from this chair there.
I was just thinking that when we're talking about posture, I'm like, I bought the worst stools for podcasting. The idea was that being uncomfortable would make us stay more alert. I had a theory behind it. It was a bad theory.
Oh. Something funny but would be worth looking at, I reckon. Fucking... What is it again? Fucking pickup artist boot camps.
Oh, yeah. Well, we could show Cam as well afterwards the Inside documentary.
Do these guys like have any other like theories? Like, are they also into other conspiracy sorts of things, or?
They're usually chuds and like they usually talk about Samoans and shit. They're like onto that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Okay. These people are like the digital backbone of every movement. Eh?
Oh really?
100%, bro.
It's only like a weird one. It's not the one that's like in all the rehab rooms and shit. Might have to fucking go back.
Like, are we talking like predominantly intelligent people, or?
It's a mix between the two, to be honest. Like, you get some... There's an incel forum where one of the guys is like a doctor. Like an honest-to-God doctor.
Yeah, you're right. Re-spooned.
Never bring your white boyfriend to China.
Why?
In this week's session, I am gonna share a post from the famous Chinese social media platform, Redbook, basically their version of Instagram. The first post. On that platform, Redbook, you often see Chinese women flaunting their white boyfriends. And this conversation is taking place under one of those videos, so check this out. The first comment reads, I previously dated a shy, introverted white guy who seemed really nice. During the summer, I took him back to my hometown for 2 months, and we ended up breaking up. Every time I took him to Chansey Road or GM Bridge, lots of plastic paste, perfume-wearing women would throw themselves at him. Brutal, bro. At first he thought they were just working girls, which was super awkward. And I had to explain that they were just too into him. Later I needed to visit my grandparents, and he said he just wanted to rest in my place and didn't want to go. So I went alone. Then I found out that during those days he was actually hooking up with the same girls who had been all over him. It was so gross, and we had a huge fight. He apologized at first, but then he started acting indifferent and even said those girls were hotter and more obedient than me. Never take a foreign boyfriend back home, because some crazy young pretty people will throw themselves at him. The Oofy Doofy, the white guy, meets the JBW for the first time. The uninitiated. The second comment reads, my foreign ex-boyfriend came to China for a month and got full of himself, thinking all Asian women liked him. Then he started treating me coldly and cheated on me multiple times, all with Asian women. When we broke up, he told me he now prefers Asian women over Western women. Guys, this is the epitome of the Oofy Doofy meeting the JBW. And all of a sudden he's pumped with confidence. I always find it fascinating when I come across clueless men who finally figure out the JBW for the first time. But even then, it is not a conscious realization. Those guys probably chalked it up to their game or confidence, like how all those PUAs do. Oh brother, it is the game. Sure, you had to go to the Philippines for that game to work. You know, you are gonna remember that PUA. That guy, for example, sells you an intricate PUA lesson. For the Philippines, brother, if you need to pay that PUA thousands of dollars to get you some girls in the Philippines, of all places, you have already lost.
Rich Cooper calls it the man swap, and to a degree,
Go back to China now. Bye.
No, it's good for fucking off, you know. It's good for them, but
Tell me
breeding
more
out the
about the guy who
breeding
sells
problems.
pheromone soap to rub on you so women can love you. Just give me a minute to shut my brain down. Because I can't even. What the f are we doing? We're selling soap to rub on ourselves for women. Is everybody a retard? I'm sorry, that shit really triggers me.
You were like, oh, let me subscribe to this guy and buy some soap. It's retarded, you know? I'm gonna get the girls by rubbing some soap on me.
Just pay yourself, bro.
These guys chalk it up to their skills. Oh, my confidence went up. Or they say, oh, Chinese women are so traditional. Brother, it is just that you are right. You don't need no game. You just need to. And guys, I can practically guarantee you this. That boyfriend in this post is not a chat. Don't imagine some...
a guy, a mate of mine, and he liked this chick, and she was from Estonia. She was a beautiful girl, and like really attractive, but a complete airhead, you know, like as often is the case. And like he was mad keen on it, and he was just doing everything wrong, bro. Like, and we're in like circles of groups that were similar, so like we kept crossing paths, and I found out that he was chasing her, and then like I gave him a bit of advice, but he didn't listen. He's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna buy her a gift, and I was like, don't do that. I was like, that's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
You buy her a gift, you look like a fucking goober. I was like, look, you gotta play it cool, you're gonna have to try and we'll organise this and we'll try and make it out. Anyway, did not listen to a word, so like buying her flowers and gifts, and he ended up just being friend zoned immediately, right? Anyway, I was like, right, you're a complete retard. I'm like, I'm gonna help you a bit here. Like, how much money have you got? You have like, you know, a little bit in the bank. He had like shaggy hair, couldn't grow a beard, but he had like the daggy facial hair hanging off. I was like, righto, fucking you clown. Took him to the barbers. Clean shaven, slick haircut. We dressed him up, got him in good clothes. No joke, he had a girlfriend within like probably a month.
So he just
still with her today.
Wow.
It's like fucking. That was no joke. The other 5 years ago. Still with this chick.
That was a good thing you did.
Yeah, I suppose it was. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He still is. He's still a really nice guy.
Probably a great husband, great father.
Yeah, no kids as yet, but still with the missus. They got a house and shit together. So like, you know, hopefully. He's just a real good Aussie guy. He's still a bit of a goober. Like I see him around now. He's lost the fashion thing that I tried to help him, like dress with a bit of class.
Yeah.
It sort of dies off. Then you got the girl, and he's like, right, I can go back to being a fucking Aussie bogan now.
Yeah.
And that, but yeah, it worked. It can work. You can fucking salvage these guys.
Do you want to do that for a mate?
He won't listen. He won't listen.
Yeah.
Pivoting slightly, you know, like what's like one good piece of advice that like has actually helped me, like as far as like really pretty girls, like saying like less to them than like the next guy would.
Yeah.
Like not like going up to them and like trying to like talk their ear off. Because when you think about the amount of shit like these girls would cop, like pretty girls, they like get fucking hit up every single day. Like, oh my god, the amount of fucking bullshit they'd have to put up with. Being not like an addition to that bullshit probably puts you pretty high up on that list.
There's like two sides to that. I think that a lot of those women also aren't approached by guys as well, though. I think a lot of guys are intimidated by them, and they probably get like approached like online more than anything else. But that being said, I mean, if you're like fucking stone cold and you can just approach a woman wherever and have a chit chat, I'm of the opinion that, like, I'm no fucking master. This is just like my low IQ take of the whole thing, where I think a lot of women actually look for potential in a guy. So it's like, cool, if they can find a guy that drives a Mercedes, is wealthy and good looking, it's like, yeah, of course they're going to take it. But say, like, that's not an option to them. And for most, even good looking women, that's not like a straight up option always. So they're looking for potential in guys. I think they look for a guy who is reasonably good looking, or at least looks after himself, and like is confident. Funny. Humor's a good thing, man. You can get so far with this fucking sense of humor, dude.
Yeah, I had a bit of a fucking, like, realization, but, like, I'm not gonna, like, fucking date a girl unless, like, we can, like, make each other laugh. Otherwise it's just literally fucking inane and pointless.
Yeah. You want to be able to fucking have a bit of banter.
Yeah, like, fucking... Yeah, you can, like... Because realistically, most women, they all look kind of the same. If you break it down to the crux of a matter, like, you're arguing over, like, millimeters of bone or, like, a couple of different sizes and fucking cups in a bra. Like, there's no point in, like, fucking... Like, sacrificing being able to, like, fucking bear being in a room with them for, like, 10 hours straight for, like, fucking a different shaped nose and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Tell you what, when you walk around with like a bad girl, like people do look at you different.
Yeah.
There's a fucking full effect. Everyone, like people who work like checkout chicks, all that shit. It's good. It's probably like the number one upside.
Yeah.
Because like to what you were saying, like everyone pretty much looks the same up close.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone does. There is like one upside, I'll tell you what.
Like even then, like fucking, it seems kind of like a hard one. It's probably easier to do around here than like if you like lived at the Gold Coast or something. Like I went to the casino with a mate once and he has a full fucking bimbo missus. Like the bolt-ons, everything.
Oh, jazzy.
Yeah, and I went to the fucking casino with him. And like the dude who's like dating her, he's like a really sort of meek kind of guy. Like he's tall, has fucking pretty wealthy, like got a lot going for him, is funny, but he's just meek. And like they'll stand in somewhere like Cashew and Chips or something, this fucking big jack cunt with like face tattoos and shit. Like just stands in between them both and starts hitting on his missus. And she, yeah, she took it well. She's like, "Oh no, sorry, I have a boyfriend. It's actually right behind you." The dude turns his head and James has one hand in the pocket, does a little like wave. Is pretty much what he does.
Brutal. Man.
And the dude just like completely ignored him and went back to hitting on him.
Holy fuck!
So like,
Just
it didn't end up.
come with it.
Yeah, like if you have like a ridiculously bimbo-y hot missus, you're gonna have to fucking fight somebody like once every 10 days if you live in the city.
I mean, if you look like you can fight, it's probably all
that's like the thing you got to do, but fucking
like if you can't, like, say you're not a fucking mad fighter, but you exude confidence and you carry yourself well. I don't imagine like most guys, even if they could probably beat you. I have this theory in my head, right? And it's taken like years to fucking get this idea around, and it's worked for me thus far, right? You don't have to be the best fighter, right? If you want to like drive a lot of these guys off or just keep them away from you, all you have to do is look like you are someone who will fight.
Be more trouble than it's worth. Yeah.
It's like, I know that was what I ended up learning throughout my life. Was like the times that I walked away from a fight beat me up mentally far worse than the times I actually had a fight and lost.
Yeah.
So like, my whole takeaway from it was like, at least if I fought and lost, and they knew that I would fight again, it wasn't worth their drama.
Yeah.
Most guys are like, yeah, fuck it, he's not worth hassling because he's a fucking retard. He'll want to fight again, right? So they leave you alone. And I think if you can carry yourself in a sense a little bit like that, you're someone who will fight, even if you're not good at it. It's not worth the fucking trouble.
I've noticed men kind of avert their gaze when I'm walking with Abby, just because like they don't want to like stir you up. That's like another good thing. People like
you carry yourself. Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I don't know, this whole incel thing, I don't entirely get it, but then fuck.
Yeah, because there's some dudes out there that are just like genetically fucked. It's never gonna happen. That fucking.
When I was young, I was terrible with girls, and it did like it actually weighed on me a little bit. When I was like in my teens and shit, I had mates that were getting girlfriends, and I was not good at it. It took me quite a few years to like work out how to converse with women and not be weird about it.
Not talking is such a major key, I'll tell you what. Just saying like 75% less.
Yeah.
My God, it took me too long to figure that one out.
Yeah, often it is just saying less and being confident and just some really simple shit that everyone fucking knows, like to some extent, surely.
Yeah. Do you think I should just like get a leather jacket or something, man? Do you think that'll work? Do you think that'll work?
No. I think you should get some boots.
I think I was telling Candice, I don't know if I told you this, fucking Abby, right? So like, she went into the barbershop to take her like nephew for like a haircut.
Yeah.
She leaves one of like the really like scummy Arab dudes. This is like a few years ago. Like found her IG.
Yeah.
And like sends her like a friend request.
Yeah.
Like coming out of Zambera is like the fucking some like lesbian like teenage girl working there like finds her IG and like sends her a friend request.
Yeah.
Like just fucking constantly.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, good looking does definitely open up doors for you. But for women, it's a fucking timeline thing too, bro. Like,
yeah.
For women, it's different to men. Like, men actually often look better as they age.
Yeah, but that's if you look after yourself.
Mm.
But
Oh, yeah,
like
of course.
fucking, if you're like fucking smashing beers all the time, it's over.
Own case.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like chain smoke cigarettes and drink fucking Tooheys New every afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to work out well for you.
Nah.
You're not going to look like fucking Brad Pitt. You're going to end up looking like Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I had a fucking 19-year-old tell me he thought I was like closer to his age than 25 at the sauna.
Yeah.
I thought I was almost like a bit offended by that.
I've copped fucking 30 a bunch of times, man. I swear to God.
Bro, I was like 22 and I copped 40 once.
That's
wow.
It destroyed my world. I actually looked really young too. That was the funny part. I don't think I even had like a full beard. That I was like, yeah, 22 maybe, something like that. And he's like, yeah, not like us old boys, hey, Cam. I was like, old boys? And this guy's in his 40s. He's like, what do you mean, old boys? He's like, you know, guys like us, you know, our age. I was like, how old do you think I am? He's like, 39, 40. I was like, fuck, that's brutal.
I like fucking, the first time I copped it, I had old Johnny in the car. Because like I was asking him if we had any like mutual friends, trying to like, figure out who he hangs out with. I'm like, oh, do you know such and such? He's like, nah, I don't think I do. I'm like, oh yeah, he's a bit close to my age. He's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, oh, you know, fucking, you know, he's younger like me. And he's like, I thought you were 30. I stopped the car. And I'm like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah. No, I think when I grow a beard, I'll look a lot older.
Yeah, so you're rocking Murray now, mate?
Nah, November, bro. Charity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to do it.
It's facial hair season. I don't know anyone without any facial hair.
Yeah, I like a winter beard. I'm always a fan of a winter beard.
What you should do is you should just rock the Mo indefinitely, man. It's made my life 1,000 times better.
No, I don't really like it.
Maybe a circle beard. Maybe like a circle beard. Me and Craig were talking about that. You never see people with a circle beard. Yeah, why do you never see that?
You used to see. It used to be a thing, man.
But
The
no
chin
one-
strap used to be a thing. I remember guys in high school were rocking chin straps.
Oh, that's what I had before I grew a real beard, bro.
Oh, I had no hair under my armpits and guys are rocking beards. I was getting furious. I was just...
I've been able to grow a fucking beard
Cursed,
since I was like 15.
Good, ya?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Craig used to have like, you know that blue metal that like guns have? He used to have like that shade on his like face because of like having shaved in the morning and it comes through. It looks blue.
Brutal,
I remember once I tried growing a mustache for like 2 days coming up to like the school formal or some shit. The year coordinator, old Mr. Short, like he was doing the assembly thing and he picked me out from like the crowd of everybody.
Yeah.
And he's like, you better shave that shit off your face too, Craig.
But didn't you go to the formal with it on? I have pictures of you there.
Yeah, I don't think I shaved it off.
Motherfucker,
What
when?
do you give a fuck if you were rocking them?
Oh, because like at, you know, fucking high school we weren't allowed facial hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That same teacher, him and his dad got into like an alpha off. Like over at a sausage sizzle, yeah, Mr. Short and Trav. Yeah, like at a sausage sizzle, they like bumped
Trav's
into
a
each other.
fucking beast, bro.
They're both like pretty big, eh?
Oh, okay.
But
He's
that's
short, but he's big.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they had that like little like chest puff out thing because it's
Yeah,
two big
right.
dudes.
Yeah.
And it happened. The center stage was a fucking sausage sizzle.
Yeah, Dad smashed him. It was over, dude.
Just like alphaed him out, alphaed
Oh,
him.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Nice try, Mr. Short. You fuck nigga.
Oh, Nathan.
Nathan Short.
Yeah, it was like a fucking rugby union type of a fucking...
Box head.
Yeah.
He's a sports ball dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trav would have towered him up, eh?
Yeah, it would have been fucking bad for him.
When are you going to usurp your father?
Oh, fucking... Probably soon. Start to fuck with me again.
Yeah. Your dad's a wealthy merchant.
He full is, bro.
So
What else was on the Google Doc? Do we have anything else we had to fucking yarn about? North Korean soldiers. Oh, yeah, that's wrong. North Korean soldiers hooked on porn after getting internet access for the first time while helping Russia fight Ukraine. Yeah, right. Well, they had the same thing with, I heard Starlink. The whole thing was like, yeah, we're going to give tribes in the fucking jungle, we're going to give them internet access.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, they just fucking pawned out, bro.
Fucking
sick chunk.
Could you imagine being like a North Korean soldier, right? Do you guys remember the first time you ever like fucking busted a nut, you know, you're like 11 years old,
Your
and
legs
fucking
buckle.
like ears start ringing.
Your legs fucking buckle, eh?
Yeah, imagine like copping that, you're like a grown man of a fucking army.
Your little boy nuts have just been blown off.
Yeah, like fucking, you go hard on it for like fucking 15 days straight, like fucking these cunts here weren't fighting
I
nothing.
didn't
eh?
realise. I thought they would have. I mean, North Korea, I imagine they're relatively fucking first world, aren't they?
Oh,
No,
that's true.
restricted internet access, bro.
Full restricted. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
China, I guess.
Yeah, because of the dictator.
I just figured porn would have been.
Yeah, they don't have internet or porn, eh? They have one TV channel, and people have to smuggle them in books on USB drives to share around.
Gee, sounds like a fucking prison.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I want? I want like the tribes of Papua New Guinea to have Starlink, and I want them to have access to
I want them to like fucking get like Facebook and shit and like Instagram and see
So
what
we can talk to them and shit. Hey bro, what's going on?
It's like,
Not
oh,
much,
bro.
dude.
It's like there's a whole fucking.
You going spearfishing today, bro?
There's a whole fucking Corey side of Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to show you another time. It's gonna be annoying to find.
Yeah,
But they have their own little fucking sublet of Instagram.
I've been down this hole. Not on Instagram. I've been down the Facebook one.
Yeah, the
You see
Facebook
the
one.
arguments. It's pretty funny.
They have like they live in a different fucking world, man. You never even like see them.
Fucking dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've seen some of this stuff. Yeah.
But fucking like yeah, on Instagram it's funny because like they'll just like make like videos of them like fucking around with cars and shit. You're gonna fucking love this if I ever find it. I get the old AU and fucking cut the roof off it and shit.
Bush Mechanics was mad.
Yeah, they were good.
I don't believe for 1 second that they were up to that. I reckon there was like the crew behind the scenes bullshit. That's aluminium. It won't work. Yeah. Fucking
Does it work on the tip? I thought that was an aluminium.
It's aluminium. Yeah. No, it's not
Working
work.
your bosses.
It'll work on the table.
No.
No, the polymer.
Bloody
Kevlar.
wasn't it fucking in Israel? Didn't they like put on like just non-stop porn for like Palestinians for ages?
That would have worked.
I'm
Like
pretty sure it did. I think it like would have corrupted heaps of them.
that's fucking hilarious.
It's like a full war tactic.
Yeah, because like porn just like poisons your fucking brain, especially if it's the first time you've ever seen it. You're not fucking coming out of your room for
No,
weeks,
bro.
especially
No.
if you're like an
No.
adult.
Bro, you have it all backwards. It's like fucking kale. You literally can't get enough, eh? Like, you know kale, you can spend all day eating it, drinking it, blending it.
It's good for the soul.
You'd never get enough.
Oh, yeah.
Same with porn.
I'm sure there's no.
What else was there on this Google Doc? Do we have any other content? Trump.
Yeah, we have him.
Trump being-
America's a land of opportunity, mate. You can go from working at McDonald's to being the president.
Truck driver. Work your way up.
How much money would you have to get paid to give Trump a hand job?
Oh God. Do you reckon he's going to end up like $70? Do you reckon he's going to end up getting to ride around like JFK in an open fucking convertible soon?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Like, I don't feel like they'd be fucking brazen enough for it.
Did you hear that they intercepted a plot by an Iranian group to assassinate Trump?
I don't
Trump?
believe that at all.
No, what I think it is they're trying to get him to go to war with Iran. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I don't know if like a full scale war will happen, but But yeah,
I sure hope not.
why trans men think they look like men? Yeah, I'll put that up there.
That looks exactly like me in the bottom picture.
I found it funny because I actually seen some tranny cunt. I used to follow this page. It was like tranny haters or something on fucking Telegram. It was fucking hilarious, bro. And they would like have all these pictures like that they're putting up and like trying to get advice on it. But it's sad too. Like you watch it sometimes, and it's just like it was just really sad. You know, someone's daughter like mutilating her body.
Oh,
It's all been tomboys.
I found it funny. Like it's not funny when they're like 18 or 19-year-old or whatever. I did find it funny when they were like fucking, I don't know, 40, 50.
Yeah.
Because if you're 40 or 50 and you want to like remove your penis or whatever, like
Yeah.
if you're retarded enough to do that, it's kind of amusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And like even like the mastectomy thing is fucking brutal. Have you ever like fucking met a woman that's had a like double mastectomy? But
brutal.
they feel like they've lost like a fucking real sense of like their womanhood. My nan got one fucking probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
and fucking
What,
yeah,
like cancer or
yeah, fucking. So she got like the double mastectomy, and talking to her, she's like flat out said to me that she doesn't feel like as much of a woman anymore. I'm like, fuck.
it's pretty fucking sad.
I know it's like the entire point about why them lot are doing it, but like, fucking, in like 3 years' time when they are fucking change their mind.
Is there Reddits on the ones that what do they call them? Like where they want to revert back?
Oh, I think they keep taking them down, don't they?
D-trans or whatever, X-trans.
Yeah. X-trans or some shit. Yeah, detransition. So that's the one.
Actual D-trans, D-trans 2. There's so many.
Do you think there will be an influx of D-transers now that Trump is president? Yeah, that's what they'll do. Trump becoming president will fucking scare him straight.
Someone mentioned Trump in the suicide note and actually went through with it.
Fuck, I've seen like fucking 10 different ones of people saying they'll do it, but someone actually fucking sent it.
Do you see this, Ken?
Bro, Trump doesn't give a fuck. What about when like he only got assassinated? There's like cunts in the fucking audience getting blown away. Did he do anything for those people?
Trump?
Yeah.
Not as far as I know. I fucking honestly haven't looked into it. What, is he not giving them any money or anything?
I don't know. I'm just curious.
Would the government have to like foot the bill for that at least?
It's like, is he gonna free all of those fucking January 6thers that like he encouraged to go in and do all that shit? Did he help out that Ashley Babbitt that got fucking executed by some police? Like her family, do they get anything? I don't know. I'm not saying that Kamala Harris is great, but fuck me, like, if you keep doing that with that magnet, I'm gonna destroy your life. I don't know.
I thought the second time I was like, I better not do that again. It's so fun to play with, man.
You're like a child.
Pretty much, man. You did it that time.
So this one here actually went alright.
Realising there is some hope for me.
That was a good call. I don't know, I like going back the other way, but you know.
Fuck, like the facial hair. How do you gonna get that lasered off, I guess, hey?
Yeah, because with female to male especially, it's fucking rough because like they'll use testosterone, but their body doesn't have a fucking endocrine receptors to fucking do anything with it. So it all just
issues.
all floats around in the blood. You know, unless they're like fucking doing it like fucking powerlifting or some shit, they all end up fucking going bald and growing hair and funny spots.
It goes straight to their headline.
You could actually look up like ex-women bodybuilders. That would actually be kind of funny. I actually trained at the gym with a chick who used to be a roider.
Is that
No joke. She's a fucking machine.
I think I know.
Yeah, she's like all natty and shit.
Yeah,
I won't drop her name because she's actually a really cool chick.
Do I know? I think I might know this person.
Talk about it later.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Wait, what am I looking up?
Look up like fucking ex-women bodybuilders. Yeah, she was lucky. Like, I don't think she like had any like fucking serious hair loss issues, and she's got a couple kids and shit since then. And yeah, she trains really hard. She's a fucking machine. Yeah, look at that one on the left there. No, go over. I've seen this before. Fucking brutal, dude.
Ooh.
Look at that. And she probably could have potentially been a babe. Like looking at that photo over there before, like.
Yeah, because like fucking.
How much test do you reckon she was running to do that?
It wouldn't have had to have been as much as you'd think, I don't reckon, Because like anabolics run fucking havoc on women, man. Like. They just don't have a fucking androgen receptors for
Isn't it like they could run Anabar? That's like sort of the extent
of
what they could actually do.
It's like
Scroll down. What else have we got?
If it's just fucking like floating around in your blood, it's fucking all over for you. We're checking out pictures.
We need to get you one of those girls.
Images, check it out.
Can we get Craig one of these girls?
Just full Barbie, man.
Some guys are into this shit too, aren't they?
It's nuts.
See, I have a theory about like bodybuilding, and like it's sort of been like.
Check out that chick. I've seen this chick float up before. Go third one down to the left. Yeah. Look at her, bro. Holy shit. I reckon that's natty, eh?
Yeah.
Look at the legs. Like, how much test does a woman have to run to get that?
Yeah, it's fucking fair bit. She's not just on bar, the poor girl.
No, she's not just on that bar. No way. Yeah. I don't know. It's fucking brutal. The chick that, like, from out here, the one that I know, she was fucking jacked, man. I mean, not that level of jacked, but she was fucking jacked.
Yeah. Squat heaps, dark hair, tattoos on her legs.
Bro, she... No, she got a couple of tattoos. But
it's a blonde one, isn't it? But it was, like, competing and shit.
I don't know if she competed. I never, like, went down
because
if it's never looked into it type of thing.
If it's a Sheila, I'm thinking
I used to just see it. She used to train at fucking Anytime back in the day.
Yeah.
Is that your mum's friend from Audi? That girl?
I think it might be.
I remember seeing her drive around in her car and she's, like, way too big for it.
Yeah.
Had like fucking big, like not natty female shoulders, like poking out from like the steering wheel and shit.
Bro, she looked bigger than most of the blokes at the gym. Like, she was fucking, like, I don't know, credit to her, like she was fucking jacked, I guess.
Yeah, but I have theories about like men's bodybuilding. It was definitely this case in like the 70s and shit. Sort of like, because it's been around for a long fucking time. There's been competitive bodybuilding since the fucking 1910s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like up until like the 50s, it was just like a fucking, like a fraternistic pursuit. If you know what I mean, it was like a fraternity of dudes that did it and they'd compete. Then it got to the 70s when like everything sort of started getting a bit funny buggers when Arnold was doing it, and the entire audience, the entire audience is just weird gay dudes. And I have a feeling that hasn't really gone away.
Is it actually?
Yeah, like massively. Gay,
serious.
Gay dudes fucking bankroll the bodybuilding industry. Like it's to a point now where like if you're like a competitive bodybuilder that's halfway known, most of them have done like gay for pay. Is what they call it. where they'll do like.
Was it Stallone? Like, fucking, was he a bodybuilder or did he just he
No.
went like gay porn or something? Didn't he? Or was it just
No, yeah, it was just normal porn for Stallone. I think.
Normal porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But fucking like, yeah, bloody the entire like bodybuilding industry. There was a fella called fucking Matt Ogus. Fucking now this guy here was like famous on YouTube back in like early 2010s. Fucking jacked. But like somebody leaked his fucking video of him doing gay for pay stuff, and it's just him like licking his bicep on camera and shit.
Yeah, right.
Like fucking
There's no recovering for that.
Yeah, the entire fucking like industry is fucking bankrolled by that kind of shit.
Was he like half Asian or something? Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom is pretty short. Fucking, but yeah, he was like mad famous back in the day.
Yeah, right. What happened?
I don't know. Like with famous fitness influencers, there's phases of it where like there'll be like 3 or 4 years worth of all these guys being like massively popular, and then they just drop off the face of the map and get replaced with somebody else for no reason.
Because they have nothing else to say.
Yeah, like they run out of like shit to say. None of them really stuck around.
Favourite bodybuilder, Dorian Yates. I'm a Yates guy.
Yeah. I like Steve Reeves personally.
Steve Reeves? Who's that?
He was from the 50s, I think. I don't. Yeah, so if you just look like that, you're fine.
Yes, that's a good look.
You look like that now. And you still won't take your shirt off in like places with water.
It was way more aesthetic.
Yeah,
like in those days, like everything was like, I don't know, it was just better proportions.
Yeah, like that makes sense. You can do that naturally even. If you look like that, you're fine. You don't have to get
even the
heaps
Arnold
leaner.
days wasn't like terrible.
Yeah.
Like they were still reasonably well proportioned. Like when you get to like the Coleman and all that, like it just got fucking ludicrous.
Yeah, because like back then it was like a halfway artistic pursuit.
Mm.
Where like then it's just blew up and got about like being as big as possible. Even in the 70s, people were still fucking huge. Like
yeah.
But fucking it was still like an artistic pursuit. But then it got like fucking like weird about like whose body can handle the most drugs.
Aren't you going to do a mass monster cycle soon? I'm
kind of planning on it, yeah. I think it'd be really funny.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything bad would happen. But yeah, this guy here, he was full like in fucking movies and shit.
Yeah, right.
Because like back in like the... Was it the golden or silver era of Hollywood? This one.
Forget.
Where like if you were like halfway good looking and had like a cool story about your life, it just put you in fucking movies.
Yeah.
Like fucking he was in a bunch of movies. I think there's him as fucking Hercules.
Oh right, he was paving the way for the others.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a fucking like cool era of shit.
Yeah, much more. I don't know. It's a better look.
Yeah.
Look up Coleman. That guy was fucking disgustingly huge.
Ronnie Coleman.
He's like crippled now too, eh?
Yeah. He did his spine in
What do
squatting.
you reckon crippled him? Was it like the insane heavy weights?
Yeah, because he trained like a complete retard, man.
That's insane.
And like, fucking...
Trained like a retard how? Like just heavy weights, stupid sort of lifts, like bad form. What was the issue?
His whole thing was like, fucking... I'm not going to call it like ego lifting, because he was doing it properly, but like take like a weight you could hit for like fucking 5 reps max. He'd hit it for like fucking 15, and just like rough out whatever that took.
Just high weight, heavy volume.
Yeah, like fucking ridiculous shit.
Right. 8 plate squats.
Yeah, and like it was fine when he was like on drugs and in like his physical sort of prime of his life, but he kept trying to do it later in life.
Okay.
Because you can do dumb shit when you're younger, but it ends up fucking catching up with you.
Yeah, he's a beast. Like, I remember, I think it was Joe Rogan podcast or something he was on. He was like talking about like the genetic side of it.
Yeah.
And like, it's probably a fucking, what would you say? It's not the topic that people want to talk about, but like because of the slave trade in America with Africans, so many of them were bred genetically to be bigger.
Yeah,
that's why you see like so many of them. Yeah. They're just fucking huge. Man.
Yeah,
like,
but like
they're literally bred to be.
Yeah, like Ronnie claims it is natural there. He's full of shit. He's not. Steroids were cheap. You used to be able to buy them over the counter. Drug tests were easy to fucking pass. Olympians were cheating. So he claims it is natty there, and I reckon it's full of shit.
At 90 kilos too.
Yeah. But if you want to see like the most
What's that, 90 kgs? Yeah, right.
if you want to see the most genetic outlier bodybuilder has ever been, but if you look at like Lee Priest when he's young, like fucking, he's fucking 16 years old there.
That's nuts.
Do you reckon Roy did? Have to be Roy.
I reckon that age.
Yeah, probably. But like, for him to like look like that's what a genetic like phenom looks like, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a pretty even spread in fucking.
He was fucking huge.
Yeah, like fucking how old's he?
Like how tall was he? Like he was a short.
Oh yeah, short.
And that was like a disadvantage for him, yeah.
Yeah.
Like in competing.
Obviously. Yeah, but he still won. Ronnie quit because Lee Priest beat him in an Olympia.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And like
I've
that.
seen like other bodybuilders back in the day when I was like sort of went through the phase of looking into this, and they were talking to like so many of them said like you want to look at a freak. So many of them were like look at Lee Priest.
Yeah.
Like it was discussing how like his physique or like how good it was or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean I don't know enough about it, but
Yeah, it's like I'm not like into like the fucking. I don't like care about who wins or loses a Mr. Olympia, who's like sort of like won in the past. It's not like something I really fucking think about too much, but it is cool to seeing like fucking dudes that just like respond that well to fucking steroids. Is what it ends up boiling down to.
yeah, I mean I suppose if you're already a bit of a genetic freak and then you take steroids, well of course it's got to be.
Yeah, because like there's a pretty even fucking spread on like bodybuilding about who ends up like winning and like looking good and shit. It's not like as
Pretty
biased
sure
as
Lee
fucking.
Priest's mum was like bodybuilding with him as well.
Yeah, she did a couple of shows with him and shit.
We should do a bodybuilding cycle and just like 3 days a week commit to like training some like bodybuilder ass fucking circuit.
Yeah.
And then just like film it in like roof and shit.
Yeah.
In the shed and stuff. Just jacking fucking steel.
Yeah.
Start bodybuilding record.
That'd be sick. Even just for like a 10-week cycle.
I don't know if my body can take it. Coming off roids is so difficult.
You reckon? I found it pretty easy most of the time.
No, I did it when I was younger, in my 20s, and when I came off, I felt fine. And then doing it again in my 30s was much more difficult.
Yeah, right. So me and Craig, we have a limited amount of time.
It might just.
I don't know, look, I'm not saying that you can't. Like, I was alright. Like, I bounced back fine, but it took like, I don't know. Not like, people talk about depression and shit. I wouldn't say that. It was just, for me, it was like a lack of energy, eh?
Yeah.
I found like when you're roiding, you can have like 5 hours sleep and roll out of bed feeling like a fucking Superman. I felt fine. But then coming off them, it just made me really tired, eh?
Yeah.
Just sort of tired and just like lack of energy and
It might just be like a fucking AI issue, you know, if you just like fucking do like your proper fucking PCT stuff.
That's
like,
also true. I didn't PCT at all.
Yeah. It's like, imagine it'll be fucking alright.
Which is probably pretty retarded for people who know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
What's that shit called? HCG?
HCG.
HCG, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably get up to a point in life, but maybe like 40 odd, and I'm just going to go on and probably never come off.
Yeah, no point in coming off.
Yeah, at a point. Jeez.
Didn't help much. I like how she got the blossoming flower tattoo.
It's so symbolic.
Yeah.
That looks like Fraser.
There you go, that's fine. You'll fix.
She didn't get mastectomy, I guess. So.
Yeah. So it's good, she can bounce back.
Yeah, it's a hard one. They probably destroy their reproductive organs. Fuck that
And
guy
like,
now has a beard.
they've like destroyed her reputation as well. Like if I just said, hey guys, I'm gonna be like, I'm trans, by the way. I'm a woman.
I'd be first in line to fuck you.
You're not like a fucking... Yeah, I don't know. I'm sick of seeing like young kids being trans and then like mother with blue hair is like obviously fucking pushing it.
Yeah. But if I came out and like rocked that for like a year, would you just ever let it go if I like stopped? Would you be like, oh yeah, Greg's back to normal now? Lost him there for a bit, but it's all right.
He bounced back. Yeah, I don't know. If you, I'd be pretty horrified if you came out as trans.
It'll be terrible.
Play, look this up. YouTube, what's that cunt's name? Will Ferrell trans. Just look up Will Ferrell trans. He's doing some like fucking show where there's I don't know, this guy's fucking trans now and he's like, I don't know, doing some, Will and Harper, look at that.
Holy shit.
I haven't checked in.
Hi there, I'm Will Ferrell, one of the greatest actors in the world. A long time ago, back when I was at Saturday Night Live, I met a guy who was hired as a writer the same week I was hired. He wrote a bunch of sketches for me and eventually became the head writer of SNL. And over the years, he became one of my closest friends. And then one day, I got this email. Hey, Will, something I need you to know. I'll be transitioning to live as a woman.
I don't doubt that Will is my friend, but I'm not Andrew Steele anymore.
It was just, whoa.
I love this country so much. I just don't know if it loves me back right now.
Harper, would you want to do a road trip as this new version of yourself and at the same time figure out what this all means to us?
You're not going to convince me that like people over the age of like 30
Do you recognize this guy? This is a Hollywood movie star.
Like mentally or sexually.
You don't reckon?
Okay, that's okay. Roll up the window.
Were you a little worried about how to talk to me when I came out to you?
Yeah, probably a little nervous.
There are no ground rules for friends, I'm telling you. I invite any friend of mine to ask me these questions. I am not afraid to talk about it.
There's a question. Do you think you're a worse driver as a female driver?
That's the dumbest. That's so... No, that is so... Oh, fuck you.
Zing!
But I am. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is my friend Harper.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you, bro.
Hey, not a bro, though. The she, but that's okay.
Sorry.
This is probably around the age where I started to feel just kind of weird.
Yeah.
I used to come out to these kind of places before, and then I transitioned and I got a little afraid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, come out.
I'm not really afraid of these people. I'm afraid of hating myself.
All I want to do is live. Oh, Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
We've not done one fun thing. Name one fun thing we've done.
It's rated R.
How have they rated it R?
Lynch movie.
I bet you the comments are blocked. Typically, yeah. Have a look. Oh, holy shit. We've not done one fun thing. Name one thing we've done. My internal dialogue fears now. Gay.
Can we leave a comment?
Will Ferrell is the youngest senior citizen in Hollywood. Where Harper was responsible for writing. Yeah.
Leave a comment, Craig. Tell them what you think.
No, I need to keep this account.
Yeah, we can't.
It's my main YouTube.
Can't blitz this account. Alright, fuck it. Should we end on a white pill?
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's watch some Quackers, man.
We went a little dark there. Oh yeah, Quackers, yeah, good idea.
Hell yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, check these little buggers out, man.
Yo.
And they're only on one island outside of Perth.
It's insane.
Chinese people would fucking make these into a thin soup.
Yeah, they destroy them. You can never let them find out about it, eh? They love killing cute things.
Makes them like more virile and bad.
Yeah, but
it's like
Over the next few minutes, your heart will literally explode.
They're tiny, bro. They're like fucking...
This little guy is called a Joey, and this whole video is all about them.
You wanted Baby Quokka videos. We'll give you Baby Quokka videos. This will be the best Baby Quokka video of all Baby Quokka videos to exist on the internet forever. What's that, Mr. Quokka? You think they should like the video so soon because it's so cute? Yes! Now let's go on a little journey of the Quokka.
Painful. Find just a Quokka one.
Australia's Zoo Life, maybe.
Yeah, Quokka. Cutest animal ever.
See that a koala mauled like a Chinese kid on a tour? Just came down the tree and went straight for the kid.
Oh,
and
Dr. Harry visits the Quokka's Rot Nest. Oh, Rot Nest Island. Yeah, right. Dr. Harry was a sick.
Yeah, it's like 20 island. It's like a 20-minute boat trip out of Perth.
Hey, I'm really excited. I'm off to see another part of Western Australia, and for this bit, I got to get a ferry. Rottnest Island, that's our destination. So we're off, getting 20 clicks out of Fremantle. In the summer, up to 6 ferry loads a day make this trip. What's the capacity of the vessel? How many people?
We hold 329.
A lot of people going over the island, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
The island's an amazing place. Tourists and locals alike love to go on holiday there. But for me, it's all about the wildlife. Described as a rocky outcrop, the place is 11 kilometres long and 4.5 kilometres wide. Scenery, words, breathtaking. The water is alive with action too. This is a colony of New Zealand fur seals with about 14 or 15 of them down there playing in the water. But back about 70 years ago, they were hunted almost to the point of extinction, and they're now returning. These guys have been here for the last 7 or 8 years, and the colony is building up in numbers. You know, some people build their houses in the most peculiar places. What's on that rock is what we call an osprey stack. It's probably been there for as long as 70 years. And in the nest is probably an adult and a large chick. The ospreys are fantastic birds. Their wingspan's about 1.5 metres. And they hunt at sea. I wonder if it'll still be there in another 70 years.
This is his soil pals. It's fine.
By far the most famous residents on the island are these guys. The early Dutch explorers sailed past here in the 1600s. And they saw these funny little things hopping around. They thought they were giant rats. So they called the place Rat's Nest Island. So, Doug, this is their natural environment, right?
That's right, yep.
Population density here is enormous.
It's almost insane. And all the Aussie kids are just like, fuck yeah, that's
one of the last few populations of these unique little marsupials left Australia.
They come here mainly because we've got a good supply of grass and it captures a lot of moisture, and also it's an area that they don't get disturbed too much. There's been a lot of interspecies that have been introduced to the island. We finally got rid of all our cats and other species about 15, 20 years ago, and now we're starting to see the natural wildlife coming back.
I can understand why people come and look at that.
That's right, just the way that the joeys are hanging out of the pouch this time of year.
And even with just that face, I mean, it's just a really beautiful thing. Across the island, quokkas are well adapted to live off the coast of the Cassiana.
They get a lot of the moisture that they need from that vegetation so they can last for long periods without water.
Because most of the lakes on the island here are actually extremely salty, aren't they?
Very salty, yeah. When we do our revegetation, we have to put guards and fencing around to make sure that the quokkas can't get in there and eat them before they get a chance to grow.
There's no like kids book industry anymore. Like, but it's just sort of
it would be hard to see it in the wild, but once you get into the village area, there are quokkas everywhere. These guys are just so friendly, they walk up to you. Hello, my friend, how are you?
So, like,
really picking ones out.
So we've got one here that's been fed the wrong things. So you can see how it's starting to go ratty. And the ear damage.
You've actually got skin wounds here, right?
That's right,
on the side over here. Yeah.
So what happens is as their shape deteriorates, they start to lose the dominance in their own groups.
Yeah.
And then they get attacked by the other guys and by some birds.
What do people give these guys to eat that they shouldn't?
Most of the stuff they give them is, like human food, like bread, chips, that sort of stuff, that highly processed sort of stuff. It's just not good for these guys. We'll clean him up, put some antiseptic on some of his skin wounds, and then we'll try and get him back onto a natural diet, and then we'll take him back out into the back end of the island and let him go out there where he's supposed to be.
These are problems we're seeing in our domestic animals as well. So it's not unique to your quokkas. It's a problem that's all over the world.
And it's something we need to do something about.
Yeah, and the way to do it is to leave the darn things alone, isn't it?
That's exactly right.
So don't touch them, just photograph them and enjoy them for what they are, a unique little marsupial.
I was like, come up here. And like fucking.
Well, I've had a fantastic time here on Rottnest Island. The beaches, the scenery, and of course, the amazing wildlife.
One fucking island. There's one.
If you ever are out on the west coast, it's a little Aussie treasure. So come on over and say good day.
Yeah, nice. Right.
Oh, brilliant.
Closing thoughts, Carl?
Worthy of posting. Is this podcast going to
Yeah, this one was good. This one was very good. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
We've got to make a clip of swimming naked with seals.
Alright, fuck it. Let's get some